Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice, and tonight we are playing our... Oh, I gotta fix the overlay again. Oh well. It's not Octung Cthulhu. It is Pulp Cthulhu, Blackheart Crucible. This is episode 37, The Wild Weird West. Peter, take it away.
All right. Yeah, make sure you fix that in post. We'll take care of that.
I'm gonna fix it right now while we're doing
It is Pulp Cthulhu, Blackheart Crucible, session 37, The Wild Weird West. And as we left off from last time, as the players, some of the players were ascending, not descending, ascending into the sky after they had bitten into a potato. That would be Blake, Jacques, Snake, Nova, and 13. Because Luther had vanished for some reason and had gone to Calico. And nobody had seen Bonnie. So we'll do sort of a kind of... look at this. Look at this. Blake's already asking how many points, so he can start putting his points into his character sheet.
You know it.
I will do that since I'm going to have to do what I can't stand doing, which is like me talking for long periods of time to explain things, and it gets really annoying. So we will go, for as far as skill points, since we're back to Pulp Cthulhu. So everybody gets a base of 15 points to put in whatever you want, not just the skills, not the, you know what I'm talking about. The
Not the characteristics.
Correct. So if there's some sort of skill that you never had that you want to put points in, you can put points in. So in addition to those 15, let's see, Bonnie add 12 to that. Jacques add 18. Jason, Snake 18. Luther 18. And Blake 24.
Ooh. Nice.
And we could add them all to one skill, or we can mix them across any other skill, right? Like,
yep.
Okay.
That is your reward for playing Octung Cthulhu.
Okay.
So I will allow you to put them anywhere. And also make sure you add 10% to should be like Cthulhu Mythos, but make sure you add 10% to that. And remember what your affliction was from the last session.
Didn't have one.
You are correct.
I think I had a nervous twitch.
Yes, you had a nervous tick.
I believe I was getting.
I don't remember what
whatnot.
Snake's was. It probably wasn't important.
I don't know if Snake got one.
I had to pee really bad at the start, but I can't.
That was
remember
my
if
attempt
Oh
at
no,
a
he
joke.
had amnesia.
That was my attempt at a joke. It failed. But
Snake had amnesia. Remember?
That
No, I
wasn't
don't.
Snake. That was the person playing Snake. Who had to be really bad.
Snake did have amnesia, but he can't remember. He had amnesia. So yeah.
and Jacques,
Jacques had narcolepsy.
correct.
He countered that with a with an adrenaline shot, but that's kind of a temporary fix.
So we go back to Ventagi Castle. It is at night, and there is the scene of Doug Bob and Lieutenant Reisman as they are exiting the castle. And for some reason, they've had to come out after there was some sort of explosion that occurred after they had loaded the trucks. So they came out because some of the crew had driven the trucks, but for some reason, these trucks broke down on this bridge. And now they have come out to find out what's going on. A car comes out of Ventagi Castle and stops. The door opens. A man gets out who may be familiar to some of you. It would be Dr. Gonzalez. And he kind of looks at the scene, sees these trucks that are filled with chocolate blocking the bridge. He looks kind of annoyed. In the back seat next to him is a female. Looks a lot like Bonnie. He kind of closes the door and looks irritated and begins to walk up towards where this traffic jam is. As he is walking, you see him change. He transforms, and now he looks like Bonnie walking. And he turns around and looks up at the castle as there is this burst of light and an explosion. And then he reaches into his pocket and opens up something and vanishes.
That bastard has a second box.
Bonnie, you become aware like you're in a car on a bridge. You hear this explosion, and then all of a sudden, like a side of the castle is like crashing to the ground. You see two people fall, landing. One lands in the water, the other lands like on the ice. And you hear these two. You just hear two figures say, "Oh, terribly sorry about that, terribly sorry, sorry about that." So seemingly no one, but they are apologizing nonetheless. They begin to run away as they head off the bridge to get away from whatever is going on the roof of this castle. Now it looks like the entire top of it is blown off.
Do we catch the tantalizing whiff of maple syrup in the air?
No, of course you do.
Maple infused bombs. I take it the car was left running?
Yes.
Good, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okay, so you get in the car, you're driving towards the two trucks that are on the bridge.
Yeah.
So as you're driving, you look out and you can see what looks like a green gas that is just like moving along the ice, just like a big plume of it, and it starts to move over the town, like coming up on the ice, like over the town of Pentagi. Give me drive auto as you are driving past this crash.
You know, it is so good I have a 100 there. Because I rolled a 99. Can I go ahead and re-roll that?
Well, I mean,
re-rolling again.
I mean, you might as well try to get that crit.
Yeah, I can't do much worse than that. 85 is still a success.
Okay, so yeah, it's not your vehicle. You do scrape against the truck. Hear the grinding noise. A bumper comes off, but you manage to get through this traffic jam as now the people who are in the truck begin running as and you can hear explosions from the city as artillery is now hitting the town of Vintagi.
Am I the only one in this town that's friendly that I know of here? What's happened to the rest of the party?
You're unsure. You don't really remember what happened. Something you sort of blacked out, and now you've come to.
Too many gummy bears every time. Okay. I'm going to try and go towards the Russian lines because I know they're at least friendly, somewhat.
Okay. So you're weaving your way through the town, and now this green gas. So you have to stop as a car drives right past you down like an alley, and there's some people running. Building is hit, and there's an explosion, and pieces fall to the ground. And this green gas that you saw before is moving along the ground through the city. Give me spot hidden.
Okay. That's a 45, so that's not a critical, but it's the one above normal success.
Okay.
Hard
So in the
success,
building,
right?
the building that was hit, not really much of a. I mean, Bintagi doesn't really have like high rises. This is basically a two-story building. You look on the second floor, and it looks like a person just stands up. They look like they should be dead, as like they've got a big hole in them. And then you notice as the gas hits these other people, they start standing up and looking around.
That seems kind of sus. I'd like to run away from the gas.
Okay. So are you still driving towards the Russian lines?
I assume that the gas isn't coming from that direction, so yes.
No.
So I'm going to go
it's sort of as you can see it as it starts to roll over these people. Eventually, it turns. It dissipates to nothing. You don't see it anymore. You're driving up towards the gate. There's people just screaming and running around and shooting. And there's all sorts of flak in the air, gunfire, and a figure steps right in front of the car.
Can I identify who he or she or it is?
Give me a spot hidden.
Okay. I'm going with the other dice. These ones successful horribly. No. Okay, that's a hard success.
Okay. You catch a glimpse. It looks like they're wearing a convenience store outfit, but they don't have any pants on. Like they've got the shirt and the badge, but they're not wearing any pants. They've got boxer shorts.
I've seen enough Pornhub to know where this is going. I'm just going to accelerate through.
Okay. There's a loud doo-doo-doo-doo as they go over the top onto the roof and roll all the way to the back.
They'll be fine, I'm sure.
You look in the rear view, they seem to be gone.
No
you look
loss.
next to you in the passenger seat, and they're sitting there, and they're like, "That wasn't very nice."
Do I know you?
Yeah, we've met.
Are you the convenience store person who we met in the first time we took a trip to see Boris?
Yeah, I gave Luther my pants. Don't you remember?
I assume that you got another pair in that time frame.
I don't know. This seems a lot more comfortable now that I've relinquished them.
I certainly cannot argue. What are you doing here?
Well, I had to drop off somebody as they crick their head out and they look back up at the castle. And you see like this incredible, like bright light now that's shining from the top of the castle. They seem, they're kind of occupied. We should probably leave. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to get back.
Very much an agreeable idea. Where should we go?
I don't know. Any place but here. Just drive straight ahead. How fast can you get this thing to go?
I'm not sure. Let me check. How fast does it go, Peter?
Probably at least 120 kilometers.
Okay, so it's about 65 miles an hour.
That sounds about right for World War II.
Yeah, that's about right. Unless you're driving a Buick, in which case you can go 70 miles an hour, but no one ever talks about the the M10 tank destroyer. Okay, continue making our way towards the Russian lines. They seem friendly.
Yeah, you're driving up towards the front gate as you begin to accelerate, and the car gets faster and faster, and it's just as you're about to hit the gate, the car, you see a spark of energy, and now you are driving in like an arena.
Okay, a gladiator-style arena?
Kind of. There's a bunch of statues that are being worked on. They're covered with like tarps and stuff. And there's a bunch of people in, looks like plate mail. running around with swords, like they're running around, and they see the car, and they begin to like take cover.
I would too. Okay. Do I happen to see a gate or a way out of here?
The traveler just looks at you, goes, just chase them around a couple times, just for the hell of it. Just do that for me, please.
Okay. I'm going to chase them around a couple of times, but I'm going to go opposite the direction of the spin of the Earth, so maybe I can travel us back in time, like what Superman did.
Give me drive auto.
That is a extreme success.
Okay, so yeah, you drive them around as they are scurrying, dodging out of the way. The car comes to a stop. You see somebody in like royal robes or whatever, just screaming obscenities at you. The traveler is just laughing as he finds all this hilarious.
So how are we supposed to get back to where you came from?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? We left the town with the green gas, and now we are in an arena of some kind.
Yeah, it's Calico. Haven't you been here before?
Not that I recall.
There's somebody here that you probably know. You probably want to talk to him. I think they're doing hot yoga right now. They kind of philosophize a lot, so you want to be prepared for that.
All right, where are they?
So he leads you as these like knights are now cursing at you and screaming, and this person in robes is yelling at you. He leads you out the door of the arena, down this hill into this city that is perfectly designed. All the buildings look exactly alike. All the roads have a perfect grid. It's the sky is there's no clouds. It's just light. There's no really sun. And he leads you down a couple alleyways to a door, and he opens it up, and we find Luther, who's been in Calico for whoever knows how long.
Bonnie, this is Debbie. Debbie, this is Bonnie. It's not important right now, but are you a practitioner of hot yoga, Bonnie? I find it truly freeing after a long day of minutia and bullshit. So you should really try. You and your friend both look like you could use a little hot yoga right now. Perhaps some downward facing dog. I would recommend that highly.
Did you get here?
And then Luther turns to stare at Debbie as she practices her downward facing dog, of course. So.
Luther, are you okay?
So I'm great, Bonnie. Yeah, I'm fantastic. Calico is amazing. I don't know why we ever left here last time. I got clean. I got sober. I found my soulmate, the love of my life. Again, by the way, did you meet Debbie? Debbie, this is Bonnie. It's amazing. Blake is focusing on his career. He's hitting the Excel spreadsheets like nobody has ever seen before. I mean, it's been nothing but good here. It's fantastic. I don't know why we ever left. I really don't know why we ever left.
Would you like some pens or chocolates?
So you see Debbie like kind of put her hand on Luther's shoulder and lean over to you, and she's like, "Don't worry, he's been like that. He's missing his tag team friend. He hasn't seen him, so it's okay. Just play along."
Blake's still missing? I thought, Debbie, I thought you told me the other day that we were going to find him, that everything was fine, that all was well. Debbie, what's going on here? Oh my God, I need something.
Practice your mantra. Practice your mantra.
But also at this moment, he remembers he's missing an arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Luther, what kind of arm does Luther want? Do you want a robotic arm? Do you want like a real boy arm? You tell me what you want. You're in
A
California.
Yeah,
real
no,
boy
I-
arm.
No, Luther. I'm imagining that like in Calico, it's like sort of like cybernetics, and I literally have. It's essentially the Luke Skywalker arm, just without the fake skin over it. It's kind of a cross between
Yeah.
cyberpunk and Sky. Yeah, without question, for sure.
Okay. Nice. All right. You have that arm.
Nice. Look at my new arm, Bonnie. Calico is amazing. It's really fantastic here. But yeah, Blake isn't with you.
No, he is not. Debbie, do you know anything about where Blake would be?
Well, is Snake around? Snake came back to Calico with us, right? I'm the only one that made it back to Calico. Okay.
Snake?
Nope. Snake's not here. Did you ever meet our friend Jacques Cleboom? Or
Yes.
did Bonnie meet Jacques?
Yes. We knew each
Okay,
other
so
quite dearly.
Jacques not here, Blake's not here, Snake's not here. I mean, Debbie's here, but let's be honest, I kind of get tired of that after a while. Anyway, so we need to go find.
Thought it was the woman of
Blake.
your dreams.
Well, it's no Karen. So
You just want her because you can't have her all the time.
so we should we should go find. We have to go find them. As fantastic as it is here in Calico, and it's pretty fantastic, right? Like, as fantastic as it is here, we really need to figure out what happened to them. I'm going to be real honest with you. I have no idea of figuring out where, when, or what they are anymore.
All right then. Debbie, do you have any idea where our friends might be?
No, I mean.
What about you? I'm turning to the cashier.
The traveler? He has gone into the refrigerator and is kind of looking through. He pulls out a PBR. Starts to
Nice. I
drink it.
like this guy.
Yeah, I think I got a couple ideas.
Are any of them good ideas?
Maybe. I'm not
Well,
sure.
that PBR was a good idea. So, like,
was.
if you yeah. So if you have, if
Yeah,
it's
don't worry. There's a non-alcoholic one in here for you, Luther. Don't worry. I'll get you that for you.
Damn, see, that's the only bad thing about Calico. Well, no, that's a good thing. I'm proud of myself that I mean, no, that's a good thing.
I'm gonna reach into my purse. Do you want some Panzer chocolate? I still have some.
Oh. Luther sort of looks at the ground and kicks a few rocks, and then he's, no, not right now. Let's figure out where the rest of the group went.
And before you can put that back, the traveler has swiped it from you, and he's just smashing it in his mouth, eating it. That's good.
I like this guy.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he just drinks the PBR and washes it all down.
So then, what is your plan, traveler?
Well, got to figure out what's going on and where you guys need to go next. I think.
I can definitely agree with that. Do
Yeah.
you know what's going on?
Shit, no.
All right then. So then,
Well, let me go find out. Oh,
Right.
wait.
Okay. So when we were here with 13 last time, there was a guy that was kind of in charge, and it wasn't. Although you should be in charge. You're one cool freaking dude. Let me just tell you right now. But there was another guy that was kind of in charge, right? Like, can we talk to that guy? The guy that's in the center of the arena. The guy.
Oh,
There's
the
a-
mayor. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of
right.
pissed at me like right now. Let me go talk to the Star Elves. And he,
Okay.
oh, wait. And before he leaves, he's like, oh, got to take a road beer. And he pulls out one and then two, puts one in his pocket, opens the door, and walks away.
Yeah. Of course. I totally get it.
We go back to Blake, Snake, and Jacques. You are in this room, and all of a sudden there's all these lights, and you begin spinning around like that ride at the carnival that spins around.
Merry-go-round?
Oh,
No, not merry-go-round. Like,
The Rattler or something like that?
you stand up against the thing and it spins you.
Yeah, the Gravitron.
One of those. Yeah, the Vomitron. One of those rides.
People
It feels like
Silly
that. There's
silo.
all these colors. That lasts for probably a lot longer than you would want.
oh, so crazy.
Everybody give me a con roll.
I should not have eaten the monster cheese.
Oh, nice.
Luther pays good money to feel like that.
9%.
Okay? I mean, that's
I believe that's
That's a
extreme.
17. There it is. Phone.
Hard success for me.
That was a hard success. I was one off from an extreme.
Oh, okay. Everybody passed.
Con is. I got a hard success.
Okay. Snake.
Hard success.
Wow. Okay. So your constitutions are all good. You do not vomit. An amount of time passes and all the colors just sort of melt away, and you're in this room. It's very kind of chilly in here. There's a big picture, big picture window. It's just dark. And there's just little motes of light.
Does it look like outer space?
Yes, it does.
Is anyone wounded?
Just my ego.
Jacques checking himself over. Does he have any outstanding wounds?
Snake
He's got some kind of nasty wound on his thigh where he received he didn't catch a dagger or it was intentionally thrown at him. We still haven't decided that yet.
That is not good.
My tick comes back that I almost forgot about. Can you fix this, Jacques?
Well, that depends. It could be a spinal injury, in which case this is fixable. If it is a neurological injury, that is not exactly my field, but I could perform brain surgery if you wish.
Yeah, just don't let me go back to accounting.
Anyways, I need to dress this wound.
Oh wow! So you like some kind of doctor?
Yes, I am one of the finest surgeons there is.
Oh, that's neat. Where'd that Roger Rabbit looking feller go?
That is a good question. I was about to reattach a severed limb on the rabbit, but he is disappeared.
Yeah,
now you have a lucky rabbit.
This is true. I do still have the other half of his leg. But the rest of the rabbit appears to be missing. In which case, this leg will not last long enough to find the poor rabbit. So,
Now, by having the lucky rabbit's foot, does that mean that Jacques doesn't use up luck when he uses luck points?
Every time he uses it, 13 appears.
Nice! You gain 13 luck points at the start of every day.
So there's no seats. There's nothing in here except a wand that has a big skull on it.
Mm-mm.
It seems to be left by the door.
Mm-mm.
I had a nasty experience with that wand in previous. 13 tried to hit me with it, and it made some bastard necrosis on my leg.
The door opens. It just goes. A figure steps through, wearing a bathrobe. It looks like a rabbit, not as tall as 13. Wearing slippers that look like human faces. With like a coffee or something cup in his hand, and he kind of looks around. He looks down. He's like, "Oh, damn!" And he picks up the wand. He throws it in the back, and the door closes. And you hear a clang. 13, pick up your shit, kids. Damn. See, you guys made it okay. Nobody vomited.
Yes, that is true. Jacques like halfway through stitching up the wound in his leg. He's just got this sewing needle with it. So A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Jacques Rebu.
Prime 1.
Pleasure.
Are those slippers real people's faces or?
No, I'm not barbaric.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Because where I'm from, sometimes people actually have real bunny slippers. Bunny fur slippers.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, very much. I would never do such a thing.
Wait, people actually have real bunny heads on their slippers? That's horrific. No,
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know. We have real bear rugs. Why wouldn't we have real bunny slippers?
He walks over to the picture window and kind of looks out, takes a sip. He's like, oh, another one down.
So you must be this prime ones at 13.
Yeah, I just
talks
said
about
that,
so
yeah.
much. Yes.
You take a head injury?
No, I have heard a lot of good things about you.
I hope so.
He's a surgeon.
Yes, this is true. 13's leg, is he requiring medical assistance?
He'll be fine.
Does he grow back?
Yes.
No.
What do you want me to do with this? And I'm like holding his leg.
Oh, he left it behind?
Well, he didn't leave it behind.
He walks over and snatches it. Door opens. Start Tane, you're like. Throws it. Clank, clank, clank. Close the door. Lifts shit everywhere. Kids.
So
Don't
you're
have
prime
any,
one?
especially prime ones. What?
You're,
Yeah, I'm the prime one.
does that mean you are like the leader?
I am it, yes.
I can refer to you as it?
No.
Oh, okay. You said you are it, so I just was thinking. Where are we at?
That was your first mistake thinking.
Oof.
would you be
It is not
considered
his strong
the
suit.
optimal prime? Like Optimus?
Yes,
That joke
shooting
writes
is
itself.
not,
I was thinking that.
That is not his strong suit.
Where are we?
Well, not in that universe that just got enveloped by Yog Soggoth.
Oh, well, that's good then.
Yeah, bad
No.
for the people on that planet.
Yes, we attempted to stop that, but seemed as though that was quite beyond us. For we
Yeah,
had
it was.
no business fighting.
Was
Yeah,
that,
that was a
I
royal
seem to
screw
remember
up.
13 was there as well. So yeah, well, and then Luther's not here. Though,
That
sorry.
light boy almost beat it back, but then it overcame him as well.
Oh, thank God I didn't have to bring him on the ship.
Seemed
Like,
quite
this is-
eccentric,
yeah.
that one.
Was anybody able to get saved from there? Other than us?
What do you mean?
I don't know. We had some friends with us. They're not here.
No, they're probably dead.
oh, that girl you like was there, huh?
Oh, I don't care about her. That's yesterday's news.
You mean we went looking for her and you don't even like her now?
We were looking for like Dr. Gonzalez. She was just happened to be
Dr.
there.
Gonzalez.
No, you told everybody we were looking for her.
Yes, because I didn't want it to be as obvious. We're looking for this evil guy. Come on. At least if I said I was looking for some pants, I mean, some tight pants, black leather, they would have. The dudes in the military who hadn't seen women in months would have been able to help us. And they did.
There were women. We stayed in that one woman's house.
You stayed in that one woman's house. You're talking about the one you built the IKEA furniture, right?
No, I'm talking about that.
That
like a
wasn't
major
the only
or
wood that was
something in the
manipulated that
terminal.
night. Just saying.
I don't remember any women.
So, I believe our other friend Luther went to Calico. It seems as though something had tainted the rest of us, so we could not
Oh.
return to Calico.
Yeah, that was part of it. Part of the ritual.
Oh, so some of our friends did survive then.
Well, yes, remember the Luther and the Illumination boy. When we opened the box, they were the only ones that disappeared.
Right. Prime made it sound like they died, though.
No, I think he means everyone else on the planet.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't care about everyone else. They were all cultists anyway.
I mean, there was that very jolly Canadian fellow, but I suppose I did not know him that long.
This is probably the
Yeah,
only
but-
time in Luther's existence that he's able to say that he was untainted. He was the only one who was untainted.
He
I
tried.
sent that jolly Canadian feller back. He was gonna go open like a donut store.
No, the other Canadian fellow.
I thought we were in a different world though for a while. That
Oh,
wasn't.
that one wasn't jolly. He was all mopey.
I think all the Canadians were on Earth, but in the 40s. Weren't we on some
No,
other
that
world?
was an alternate. Yes, we were in some alternate Earth in their 40s, not
So we didn't meet the real Tim Hortons guy?
not as you know him. No.
Aw, damn it!
Either way, in either case, yeah, he is dead, and that planet will never
Well,
experience
That
Tim
sucks.
Hortons.
As long as Timbits still exist, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm all about those iced caps. Those are so good, especially in the summer.
Anyways,
Jacques does not appreciate good Tim Hortons, apparently.
I like cheese, wine, hard bread.
I mean, they have hard bread at Tim Hortons. I don't think they
Anyway.
have wine.
Monsieur Prime One, is there any way we could be getting back to Calico, or
Why do you want to go
Jesus.
there? No, I don't think they'll let you in. That's why you didn't make it.
Seems as though we are kind of thrown for a loop right now.
You're on the Prime One ship.
Yes, but I suppose we had an objective, and now that objective is unaccomplishable. So maybe it's a bit of a loss of what to do.
Wait a minute.
Well, you're going to have to go back, and you're going to have to go and stop Yogg-Sothoth.
I don't think that's happening here.
Not
It
here,
seems
but
as though-
somewhere else.
I don't think we can do that.
Yes, it seemed as though last time we fought him, it is rather one-sided.
Yeah, I mean, we could run from Yogg's whatever. Yogg's a fuck.
I hit him with Sidewinder and it didn't even scratch him.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I've learned from Pornhub, it's that you can never beat a tentacle. It will always overpower you. For
You
sure,
mean
for
your
sure.
your bullets didn't hurt him? I'm stunned.
Well, I mean, also the large quantity of explosives as well did not seem to damper his spirits too much. I mean, he took about 24 sticks of dynamite, and that seemed to phase him very little.
Prime, how do we stop Yogg Sloth? What do we
No.
got to do?
Did you just
gonna work
call
on a
it
plan.
Yogg Sloth?
I'm gonna say it different every time because I don't know how to say it.
I tried to
Dogs,
stop him when that feller was trying to summon him. I peed on one of them symbols, tried to make it all smudged up, mess it up, but it didn't seem to work.
Yeah, all you did was wake up something else, and then run like a little bia.
I'm a
Yes.
talker, not a
I
fighter.
was trying to blow up the man performing the ritual to summon Yogg-Sothoth, but it seems as though my comrades kept getting in the direct line of fire.
You should have blew them
Oh,
up too.
comrade!
Should have blew them up too. It'd have been fine.
I think he's referring to you though, Snake.
No, I ran away. Remember?
I mean, yeah, you always run away.
Well, last time it was me and the Traveler and Cad that had to stop him.
So how do you stop him?
It's pretty complicated.
How about you give us that wand of Orcus and we go stop him? The one you threw out in the hallway.
I don't know. 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 I don't know
Don't think that
That's a bad idea.
That sounds like a great idea. I thought that was like a
Meanwhile-
powerful artifact.
something about eldritch horror and very powerful demonic artifact do not seem like those pieces belong together.
I mean, I wouldn't mind you taking it because the amount of messages I get every single day from corporate wanting that damn thing. It's a pain in the ass.
I think that is a headache that we do not want to acquire.
Yeah, you'll have corporate on your ass.
Who's
Careful.
Corp?
Corporate will lay you off. They got to get their record profits this quarter.
That's all those, apparently, as 13 was explaining, a corporate is all the demons in hell and whatnot.
They do make good ice cream, though. I got to give them that.
That is astonishing considering the temperatures there.
Yeah, they got
No.
Meanwhile,
refrigeration.
back in Calico, Luther and Debbie have begun practicing tantric yoga. And Luther looks over to Bonnie and says, would you care to open up your true self with a tantric invocation?
No.
I don't want no ice cream. Can this ship get us somewhere with like jerky?
Yeah, you can go where I wanted to.
What kind of jerky do you guys like?
Then take
Jerky.
it. Then why can't you fly the ship to Calico if you can go wherever you want to?
So, back to the original question. So, how does one manage to put this Yogg-Sothoth in his place?
Well, I'll have to come up with a plan. Aren't you trying to track down some doctor?
Yes, this Dr. Gonzalez, it seems as though he was wreaking havoc wherever he goes. However, when we met him at this last place, it was a bit of a enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of situation, I suppose.
But did he help you?
In a roundabout way, yes.
Okay. Well,
Yes, it was a tenuous alliance at best. We had guns pointed at him. He helped out in exchange for not us shooting him. And then he ran away like a coward. At the first opportunity, of course.
well, let me see what I can do, and go find some borax to put in the spike drive, and find out what this Dr. Gonzalez is and how we can fix this problem.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I am getting rather drowsy. I'm not sure why. Especially given the amount of adrenaline that I took during the fight with Yogg-Sothoth. But I believe I am going to lie down.
Luther probably drained half of all your syringes. Did you check them?
Well, I would
did-
hope.
Of course I did, because
I would
after
hope
the
he
fight
wouldn't
with
drink
Yosemite
them.
Sam, we had to.
So is Dr. Gonzalez like he's the one who knows how to stop him? Is that what's going on? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
No, Dr. Gonzalez is up to something. He's with that cult, apparently 13's telling me about. Sort of
Yes.
cult of Stalin thing.
Yes, I remember something being mentioned about Stalin and possibly trying to bring him back into the world that they are from, apparently. I am rather confused on their motives, but yes,
So
seems as though.
so Yogg-Sothoth and his cultists are different than the cult of Stalin.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone's cult is different.
Yes, it would appear that they have different motives. However, it seems as though things relating to this Yogg-Sothoth, at least from what I've gathered, have seem to correlate with visits from this Gonzalez.
Hmm.
So I believe they are connected in some way, but with different motives. I think
So about that-
Yogg-Sothoth is a byproduct of whatever Gonzalez is trying to do.
No, he's been around a long time.
So what about that jerky? Is there like a kitchen?
Okay. I'll get you some jerky.
Jerky boys.
Y'all were talking about ice cream. I didn't want no ice cream, but some jerky always sounds good. I mean, just nice piece of dried meat and some
No.
salt.
No, it gets stuck in my teeth.
That's why you always keep a toothpick in your shirt.
Well, I'm going to take a nap. Jacques will fold up his medic bag and pillow on the ground.
So the prime one just turns and the door opens. He walks out. You can hear him yelling, "At 13, you got to pick up this one orc. It's still in the hallway."
Insight check. I don't think he's really going to take a nap.
Our Jacques is very tired.
So we go back to Calico as Luther and Bonnie and Bebby are there.
Practicing some tantric yoga. Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Bonnie stayed for that.
You get your head in between your. Oh, never mind.
What?
I'm not that flexible, so good thing I'm not there.
All right, Bonnie. Clearly, the rest of our, the rest of our crew, we're not the brightest bulbs in the bunch, right? Like, so we have to figure this out because
Coming from Luther.
I sense danger. I sense impending doom, Bonnie. I mean, I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to enjoy my tantric yoga here, and I just can't really act out this true love of Shiva and Privati with this in my mind. So I think that we have to figure something out. Did convenience store clerk ever come back?
The door opens. He goes walking through, drinking a PBR.
Yes.
Oh,
He puts down a box. You can see that it's from the Calico Bakery, so it's like half dozen cupcakes.
Like special cupcakes or just cupcakes?
Well, the Calico cupcakes, of course, they're special.
Ah, okay. So the special cupcakes.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. I know you're like no sugar now and all that, so don't worry about it.
No, that's like no. I'm testing my willpower, my own willpower, so it's better for me to hold on to them because, if there's nothing available, it's like anybody could quit drugs when they go to prison, right? Because like there's not available, right? Like, well, I don't know. I've done a few stints and drugs are pretty available. So all right, scratch that. What I'm saying is I think I should hold on to the Calico cupcakes. Let's we need to find our friends. Were you able to talk to the mayor? We need to teleport out of here.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't much help. But I think I can find him. I think I know where you need to be.
Okay. I'm all ears.
Okay, I mean, are you ready to go now? I mean, we could wait. I mean, unless you want to hang out here for any amount of time.
No, I to be honest, Debbie's starting to get on my nerves. I can only take her for so long. It's like
She's standing right there.
A year. Yeah, of course she is. Yeah. Baby, I love you. I'm just like, you know how it is. I gotta be free. I gotta be me. So
It's just locker room talk.
Yeah, exactly.
waiting for the respect montage with Debbie singing it.
And then I just picture the whole Leia Han Solo thing. She's like, "But Luther, I love you," and I'm like, I know. And then we turn and we go to wherever it is that we're going. Yes.
But Luther, I'm your sister.
Where do you think they're at? Or when do you think they're at?
I think I know where they are. So as you leave this house, and go down a couple side streets and go up to another house that stands out because it actually does look different. All the houses look the same except for this one. There's kind of like a white fence in front of it. He opens the gate, walks through the front door into like a lobby area. There's like an orb that is floating, and there's all sorts of lights around it, and there's some kind of like strange map that's like takes up like the entire back wall. And he walks you up to a door that's got like a series of locks on it, and he just kind of like goes through and messes with them, and the door opens, and he's just like, follow me. You walk into a room that is pitch black except for little tiny specks of light everywhere. And he begins to walk through, and he's kind of like pointing and looking, and then he takes out a piece of paper and unfolds it like 15 times, and he kind of looks at it, and he's looking at the room, and he folds it back up, and then he kind of walks over, and he points to like this little mote of light at an angle. It's like at a 45-degree angle. He's like, just head that way. You should be good.
Just head that way. We should be good. Why aren't you coming with us?
Because I got other stuff to do.
Will we have a way to get back here if we need to?
Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
And Luther has the calico cupcakes, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just seems to be worried about it.
Well, I mean, because we can eat the cupcakes to get back here, right? Like, isn't that the deal?
Oh, yeah, sure. As he's pushing you forward. Yeah, that will work. Don't worry, Luther. Go for it.
Well, I thought, because remember we were looking for calico last time to get
don't worry.
here.
That works. Yep, go. Good luck. And as you head that way, and just kind of, as you walk towards the light, you kind of like go through it, almost like going through like ooze, like, and you just hear somebody yell like, "What the hell are you doing in there? Get the hell out of!" You step out, and you are on some not really more like a desolate. You see some cactus. There's a tumbleweed that goes by as the wind blows. It's
Nice.
kind of a dry heat.
Yep.
Why did we do this?
Do I hear oh god, what, you know,
Some slide guitar?
Destiny, no, what is it, Destiny of Gold or something like that, like, you know, the Man with No Name theme song. Wah wah wah.
Is there a slide guitar that's playing in the distance?
Yeah,
You're talking about
yeah,
the good, bad, and the
exactly.
ugly.
Well, yeah, just any of them, right? Like the Man with No Name, they all kind of have the same, right. Spaghetti westerns.
As long as it's not the Magnificent Seven, it works.
Okay, Luther looks down at himself. What? Please tell me he's wearing Western gear.
Do you want to be wearing Western gear, Luther?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, you are in Western gear.
Okay,
Bonnie
so Luther,
is as well.
Luther looks down at himself, right? And he's got sort of like the vaquero pants, but they're like dark black, right? He's got this belt on with two sort of single action Colt fucking revolvers on either side, a vest like pinstripe, with a white sort of like bib, the bib top, and a bowler. And yeah, dude, totally a bowler. Fuck yeah. Yeah. And so then Luther looks over at Bonnie. Bonnie, what does Luther see?
Why do I look like Lily von Struck?
Okay, I think we've jumped times again and or dimensions.
Our best hope is to find the Black Sheriff. I'm pretty sure that's how this goes.
I'm pretty sure he's our Huckleberry. So we sort of like, are we in a town or is it just, are we out?
You don't see anything. You're like in the middle of nowhere.
If only we had a couple of horses with no names, we'd be set.
That is true, and we could ride through the desert. Do you have any? What's your nature skill like, Bonnie?
I beg your pardon?
Can you look around and try to find civilization? Right? Like, is there a cattle trail or a?
Allow me to navigate us, shall I?
Yes. There you go. Perfect.
I would love to navigate us.
Because yeah, I have like I literally have like 10 skill points in navigation. So yeah.
So do I.
Oh God. Okay. That probably doesn't work out real well.
Can I try to spot hidden and see if I see any signs of life that is hidden away somewhere?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I attempt to spot the hidden life. 25, so that's an extreme success, actually.
Nice.
In the distance, you can see what looks to be the remnants of a campfire, maybe, like some black smoke.
Somehow I think that might be our sign to civilization, or at least a trail.
I would agree. We head over by the old campfire.
Okay. So as you're doing that, you start walking that way, and eerily hearing some kind of strange music in the background.
Banjo?
You hear a noise that you look up in the sky and there's some kind of something breaking through the clouds. It looks like some kind of ship, but it looks like a large person, almost like with their arms out like this, and they got a big helmet on, and they're just kind of like coming out of the sky. It looks like some huge statue. We go back to the rest of the group as the door opens, and you hear a clanging noise as the Prime One has got the wand of Orcus and he's hitting it against like a chair. Dang, dang, dang. Hey, time to get up. Let's go.
I thought that was for 13.
Yeah, he didn't pick it up. It works good because, waking you guys up. We're here.
Isn't that dangerous to hit that on things?
No.
Doesn't that cause stuff to happen?
What? No. Oh, are you afraid of something?
Where is
no.
Here?
Here, you can look for Dr. Gonzalez.
What about the jerky?
Oh, right. He reaches in his pocket and throws you a couple pieces of dried up jerky.
And there's pocket lint and hair all over it.
Watch it be veggie jerky.
No. Snake's gonna sniff the jerky. What does it smell like?
It smells like some kind of meat.
Pocket lint and ass.
Perfect. It
Smells like Dawn.
It's not like carrot jerky or something. So Snake's gonna chow down on it.
Smells like Tide Pods.
Is there anything we should know about this particular place?
Well, you should be fine. You're not duplicates here, so. But if you do run into yourself, I would advise not engaging.
Yes, that would be awkward. I'm wondering, as far as
kind of cool.
fitting in, Will we be out of place in this World War II?
No, you'll be
attire?
fine. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll fit right in. And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out these jars and hands you each a mason jar that he's covered.
Uh,
What is this for?
Now I got to do something with all the damn potatoes on this ship.
Does it have potatoes in it?
No.
oh, it's clear liquid. Is
Rocky
it not?
Mountain oysters.
White lightning.
Is this
Oh shit! Snake's gonna unscrew the lid, start drinking.
Not now. Why don't you wait
What does
till
this
you
do?
Leave.
this is potato water. It is
Yeah, potato
Vodka.
water.
Fermented potato water. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like alcohol.
He said white lightning.
very
That's
potent.
moonshine.
this is very potent alcohol.
Luther's
In
going to be
fact,
so excited that I have a gift for him.
In fact, this would make excellent wound cleaning material.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, just
Flamethrower.
find Dr. Gonzalez. I'll get back to you. I'll send a message with 13.
Well, au revoir, I suppose.
Yeah, something like that. Okay,
When are we going to dock? How do we get off of here?
don't worry. That was a softball. I'm not going to hit it. And then he walks through and closes the door. You
Pleasant
feel
fellow, that prime one.
you feel like your whole body start to shake, and then all of a sudden you are now like floating through the sky. For a second, as you're shimmering, it looks like you're wearing a potato sack. But as you're floating down, Luther and Bonnie, you see out of the sky like this huge statue of something coming out of the sky, and then this light. 3 motes of light shoot down and land on the ground, and you see these figures start to come down.
Do we recognize them, or are they too far away?
Yeah, they're too far away.
Okay. Bonnie, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because sometimes I have flashbacks when there's stressful situations, but like I think I'm seeing something coming out of the sky.
A bunch of German paratroopers coming down to kill us? Yes, that is what I'm seeing as well.
Okay, so should we fire on them?
Absolutely. Of course we
See, it was not a bad idea when I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure my character is the only original character to survive this campaign.
Luther will draw
keep trying.
his firearms, but he's just gonna ready them, right? Like he's not because he's hanging fast and loose at this point. He's feeling good. He's bright. He's
sober.
alert. He's not high yet. So yeah.
Yeah, if you were going to want anybody shooting at you, it would be a sober Luther.
Exactly.
Although sober Luther might be kind of cranky and want to kill something.
Nah, this feels pretty good. I'm telling you, the yoga really works. So yeah.
So you see, and then you see the lights vanish, and you see 3 figures standing there. You 3 are now in this desert. The wind blows as this light around you vanishes, and you're standing there. And then you hear these noises as tiny potatoes land around you onto the ground. As you look up, you see what looks like a statue, some kind of thing, and it just moves back into the clouds and vanishes.
Is this like Spaceballs or something? It's like a statue
Well, that was
spaceship.
awkward. Shock's gonna do like a slow 360.
You see 2 figures clearly in Western wear watching you.
Yeah, and Luther has both of his single action Colts drawn, and I'm talking like pearled handle, full 8-inch barrel, fucking and the hammers are cocked back too. He's just yeah, for sure, with one eye closed, just staring at you.
It appears as though these 2 local yokels had just witnessed the strangest things they have ever seen in their lifetimes. Perhaps we introduce ourselves and try our best not to get shot.
Oh, Jacques, here, try this, and I'll hold out the neuralizer.
What does that do?
You don't remember?
You're the smart guy. You figured it out.
Oh, here, let me see that thing.
You're not the smart guy.
Smarter than you.
He's a surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
In fairness, Blake is an accountant. He had to go get like his CPA
degree.
and like I mean, yeah, right, for sure.
Blake is a college grad. His education 80 says so.
I think we
And
should
his
just
intelligence
talk to these
85
people
says he's
first,
pretty good too.
Do we recognize them?
How do you Americans say hello?
Sup, bitches?
What's your standard greeting?
I feel like
It's a middle finger.
I'm not positive, but the air here smells. We might be back near Texas.
So would that be like a
Howdy.
howdy?
Howdy, partner. It worked real well. Yeah.
Jacques will wave and say, howdy.
Can we hear them from where they are?
Yeah.
Jacques like shouting it.
Jacques! It's me, it's Luther! It's Bonnie and Luther!
Oh yes.
Oh, you're the two yokels?
Don't
This
ask what
seems
happens.
I suppose we should go over there. Jacques will start walking in their direction.
Luther, I got this thing for you. Here. It's called White Lightning.
Like, is it really you?
I mean, I'm giving you White Lightning.
I grab the white lightning and I immediately grab Blake in a big old bear hug and give him a giant
Have you
hug.
taken a bath lately? You don't stink like vomit and piss right now.
I was back in Calico for a while. Like it was man,
Rehab
it was-
second stint, huh?
Yeah, it was a long time. You have no idea how glad I am to see you though.
We were told not to
for
drink
sure.
the White Lightning right now, though, for some reason.
Well, check it out though. Look at my digs, man. Like I'm like this is really cool. Like I know the last time we landed in a different dimension, I said it was really cool, right? But like this dimension is really cool. Like seriously. And Luther just like fires off. He basically just caps off a couple rounds. Great. There's no law. Like this. I am the law. Like
How do you know? How do you know?
Well, because I just assume it's like the Wild West, right?
What
Like
if
they
it's
call it
not?
the
What if
Wild
it's like
West
the?
because
what if
it's wild?
What if
and
it's not
in
the Wild West? What if it's in the East?
We're near
No,
Texas.
because there wouldn't be like cacti and tumbleweeds and shit if we were in the East, right? Like, no, we're in the Mojave
maybe.
somewhere, like for sure.
The Hua?
The Mojave Desert. Never mind. It's the Western United States, the Southwestern United States. That's where we are in that general.
This is
vicinity,
good because
so.
I thought we were somewhere in Africa.
Yeah.
Around
Desert.
around the Egypt or the Middle East.
Oh,
No,
Jacques,
this is-
Egypt is actually quite green, actually.
This is clearly the U.S. and because I have Colt steel in my fucking holster. All right, like no, we're in the U.S. This is the Mojave, and like this.
I
is
need to
gonna
get
be-
one of those. Where'd you get the pearl?
You do. So Bonnie and I were just looking for civilization. We need to find a town somewhere.
Can we get gold-plated ones somewhere? That'd be cool.
No, see, I have the pearl handles. Check it out. Like,
Yeah, but I want gold.
Much cooler.
I want
I
gold.
know. I get it.
Wasn't like the gold
You-
rush a big thing? That means it's like extra value.
You're living that thug life. I get it. We'll get you some gold plated. We'll get you some gold
You
plated.
notice that they all look, Luther. They're all wearing the same clothes they were wearing when you last saw them on the top of the castle.
Okay.
And they're all torn and damaged. And Snake still doesn't have his boots.
We have to find civilization. Okay.
Yeah,
how
we
about
need
this?
gold
Probably very
spurs,
hot.
some
No,
leather
we do.
chaps.
It's that jingle, jangle, jingle. But like,
I want a black
I guess- but okay, but we have to find town first. Like Bonnie and I are both city kids.
You're gonna have to outdraw
We're
people.
wasted out here in the desert. Which one of you like is an outdoorsy sort of I don't know, an outdoorsman? You, Jacques Clay Bloom, you look like you've spent some time out in the wilderness. No, actually, Snake, you look like you spent some time out in the wilderness. Like, point us to town there, partner.
He's a surgeon. Town? Yeah, let me see here. And I start looking around. And Peter, do I have any particular skill to look for town?
Yeah, I have a 95 in town finding skill.
A very specific skill.
I see like track and survival. I don't know if you want one of those. Navigate. I'm not very good at any of this, by the way.
Do none of us have like survival skills or anything? Like, really? None of us? Okay.
I mean, I do. It's called heavy guns and firearms. That's my survival skills.
We clearly need to find our faithful Indian companion because we need a guide. Like, for sure, we need a guide.
I'm gonna attempt to track my way to town. Don't worry, guys. I have a 10 in this. We're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna intimidate the desert and dodge my way there.
I'd like to drive the desert.
That's a 21. That's a fail, but we're playing Pulp again, so I'll spend 11 points of luck so I can hopefully find town with a success.
Yeah.
It's like right over the arroyo. It's on the other side, like within 20 yards.
So you pick up
that means I don't put a check mark there.
footprints, look like hoof prints in a particular direction. They sort of head towards where that smoldering fire is in the distance.
Oh yeah, there's been some horses coming this way. This is definitely the way to town, right here.
Well, let's go find you some boots.
Oh yeah, this sand is hot. These German socks.
I bet it is. Yeah.
Yeah, these German socks just don't really keep the heat out. I need some better.
Just beware of the spicy insects.
Insects.
Like rattlesnakes.
Was the scorpions and the spiders and all manner of things that live in the desert, or geckos.
Good news though, I have a 75 in electrical repairs, so I mean we're covered there. Like, who wanted to play in the Wild West again? Idiots! I have no skills.
Idiot.
I have no skills that translate. None.
My
Zero.
character who can do literally nothing with any of her skills.
Okay, although I will say I took all of the points that we got at the beginning and I put it into firearms. So
What type of firearms?
Yeah.
I can listen. All right.
So you see like hoof prints, and you pick up a couple like boot prints. Then you also pick up like some sort of print that looks like three-toed, like three of some kind of creature.
Be an iguana.
How big are these particular prints?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh,
It's on you. Snake has no intelligence.
I'm going with jackalope or El Chupacabra. It's one of those two things. I'm just saying. Or it could be Bigfoot.
10 would be that's a hard success.
You would estimate the whatever this thing is probably stands 8 or 10 feet tall.
Bigfoot!
Bigfoot's not in the Wild West.
They got like
Isn't he in the Appalachian Mountains or something?
they got like a really big, what is that thing with like a frog? They got like a big frog,
A froghemoth?
like a battle toad. You remember Battletoad? That's one of them. That's big.
You don't remember Battletoads either. You have amnesia.
I remember it from Nintendo and the arcade.
I have like partial amnesia.
Not from the Wild West.
Anyways, suppose let us get going. It is
Wild,
getting
Wild West.
rather hot. As like you look at Jacques and he's just got like sweat underneath like everything. As he's wearing a winter allied uniform.
It's got to be uncomfortable with the back hair sweater that you have. So,
yeah, and the winter issue Nazi uniform that we have.
Yep.
So as you approach one of these like plateaus, and at the base of it, you can see now that there's a small little creek where the fire is, and there is a person crouched right next to it. Got some pots and pans there, and a gray beard with a hat.
We should go talk to him, see if he's got some extra boots.
Is how far are we?
You're probably 100 meters away.
Yeah, Jacques will kind of holler and kind of go like, howdy, partner.
Oh my lord.
Well, he waves back.
You got a little grub to spare for some fellow travelers in the desert?
Yeah, I reckon so. What do you need there, partner?
You wouldn't have to have a spare pair of boots with you. Mine seemed to have
Oh.
gone missing.
I just got my own boots.
Oh. Got any grub?
Well, I got some beans if you want some. They're kind of cold.
Cold. How'd you get anything cold out here?
Well, just they're not on the fire no more. Where are you fellas from exactly?
Not from around here.
Well, I am from France.
Is that in the south of here somewhere?
East.
I believe it would be the east.
You've
yes.
been long. Ooh, you're quite a looker. You know what? You got a sister? I
Who
seen your
looking
sister.
at?
She passed through here about, a couple days ago. Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna run into your great grandma. We're gonna cease
Who
you to
was
be
he talking
born.
to when he asked if we had a sister?
Snake.
The fact is
That's a
that
pretty mouth you got there.
Was he talking to me or Jacques when he said that?
He's talking to Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Peter, you have to excuse them. They're a bit slow. Not that I'm aware of. Where did my sister go?
Yeah, of course, head into town. Rock Ridge.
It's gonna be Ethel.
Guys, this might be an interesting time to tell you that before I was taken to Calico, I saw Dr. Gonzalez turn into an exact copy of me.
That would be
Yeah, you could have told. You probably should have told us that before, Bonnie. Yeah.
I
Who's
just found
that?
out.
Who's that Gonzalez fella now?
A problem.
Sound like some of my third cousins or something, maybe.
Anyway, we should probably make our way to Rock Ridge to stop him.
It's about how far is this Rock Ridge, partner?
Oh, well, I reckon it's probably a day's walk.
Sacre bleu.
Which direction?
No, about a day.
Pardon
Yonder that
him.
way.
He has lots of phlegm in his throat.
He reaches into like a leather bag. He pulls out a jar. This at wash. You should take a hit of this out, clear that phlegm right up.
I do not have congestion issues.
Don't
See?
be rude,
You can
Jacques.
hear it.
Take a swig of the man's swill that he's offering you.
It'll clear you right up, Jacques.
Shackle shrugging. I suppose hand him his jar of moonshine and take that guy's jar of moonshine and take a sip.
Oh dear.
He sniffs it. Takes a swig. Takes a drink. Oh, this is good. Where'd you get this?
It's so good it made you stutter.
A
You got
gift
a
from
still?
my friend. No, just a gift from my friend. They do not live anywhere near here. They're from quite far away.
They from France too?
You could say that, yes.
I got to get to this damn France.
France makes some of these things called fries. You might refer to them as taters here. They're so good.
You mean freedom fries?
Yeah. Where do you think we stole it from? I mean,
Anyways, Jacques will take a drink of this guy's whatever he handed him.
Yeah, it's rough.
Bathtub whiskey.
sounds like it made it worse for him.
No, that's because you didn't take a big enough swig.
This is not as smooth as the wines that I'm used to.
That's the type of stuff right there, Jacques. Make the hair grow on your chest, I tell you now.
As it is already hairy enough. Jacques will hand the man back his jar and take his own jar back.
Well, yeah, Rock Ridge is about a day's walk.
They got a general store up in there.
Now, of course, you got a general store.
Well, I
General,
think
got a jail.
I'm gonna go down there in the creek and cool my feet off before we start
Yes, I
walking.
was
How about a
thinking
train
the same
station? Do you have a
thing.
train station?
Or
No,
a
train.
stagecoach?
Yeah, probably 2 miles. 2 miles, 2 days. It's a while. Yeah, they're not building it yet.
Okay.
The Iron Horse you're talking about,
Yeah, exactly. The Iron Horse.
right?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go refresh myself in the creek over there. It is quite hot in these clothes. I did not prepare.
And the fact
Yeah,
you're wearing
you-
that sweater underneath all that, I mean, that doesn't.
It is not a sweater. I cannot take that off, unfortunately.
We can shave it.
You could shave.
So
Yeah.
heavy. You'll never do such a thing.
Who took shaving as a skill?
I'm pretty sure shaving.
I have sword.
I'm pretty sure shaving Jacques is a fighting brawl.
I mean, might as well be. He might look like a bear, but he doesn't fight like a bear.
Jacques gonna set his medic bag down on the side and all of his stuff with it, and then just kind of lay down fully clothed in the creek, trying to cool off. 'Cause he's in a winter German uniform. That has to be miserable out there.
Not sure Snake can remember it, but Peter, would he still have all his disguise stuff with him?
If Snake starts going through his stuff, then he would see that he's got it and remember that. Oh yeah, this is my disguise stuff.
So yeah, as I cool my feet in the creek, when I start to get out, I'll notice rummaging through and trying to put everything back on that I have a disguise kit and start offering everybody out some Western looking, slightly more comfortable clothing. Got a couple pair of chaps and duster and a couple hats. Hopefully I got a pair of boots in here.
Give me a luck roll.
Ooh, a luck roll. I just spent some of that. What that end up on? That's a 12, so that's a pass.
Okay. Yeah, you do have a pair of boots in there.
Are they not
You have
snakeskin boots?
two hats, and a pair of chaps.
Sounds like you're ready for a night at the club.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
I'm gonna put on the boots and one of the hats, and let's see, I don't have any pants to go under the chaps, do I?
Assless.
Like I said,
For the
Ready for-
record, all chaps are assless. They're made to go over your pants, so I'll offer those to Bonnie.
Bonnie's actually in Western attire already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were prepared. We were not.
Yeah, but we don't want Blake or Snake or Jacques running around in a pair of chaps. As their
I'm in
own
black cargo pants, dude.
pants.
Oh wait, no, I'm in the tight freaking clothes from before, aren't I?
Yeah, you're wearing
capris and
unintentional capris. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
I've been in these nasty tight clothes for a long time now because I blew out my cargo pants.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, he looks over. He's like, I can tell that boy's not Jewish.
Does anybody want this here other hat to keep the sun off their head?
Yeah, me. I will take it.
Jacques will.
Is it black?
No, it's brown. It's just a leather hat.
Okay, I'll take it.
Jacques will spend some time cutting up his Nazi uniform pants to be about shorts, and then put the chaps on over the shorts. Probably.
The really scary part is you can't even tell that Jacques isn't wearing pants because his legs are so hairy that it just looks like it literally looks like a continuation. So
It looks like wool pants.
Exactly.
Why are you wearing shorts over your wool pants?
Then he'll probably cut his shirt down into a vest because uniforms are buttoned up, so he can kind of make it look like a vest.
That's pretty clever right there. You're pretty creative.
He's gonna get
Well,
sunburnt in this desert. Is what he's gonna do.
All right, so as you guys are
No,
doing
the hair keeps
that,
the
everybody
sun off.
give me a luck refresh because we have not done that. So who knows how long.
All right.
How do we do that again? I forgot.
Roll and try to fail.
Oh, I failed. I only have 15. So.
Oh my god.
I got
Yeah.
a 72 out of 55.
I failed.
Okay,
Pass.
so
Succeeded.
all right, so Blake, you failed,
Yep.
and you have the luck feat though, right?
Yeah, so I get to like an extra
Yeah, so-
D10 or something.
Yeah, you get 3d10 plus 10.
Jacques failed as well.
All right, 14,
2d10 plus 10 if you failed.
All right.
17, 27.
And do you get anything if you passed? I can't remember.
If you pass, you get 1d10 plus 5.
155 plus 14.
Oh wait, I failed by 1, so I
19. 5 plus 14 is 19.
failed by 1, so that's the 2d10 plus what now?
Plus
69.
2d10 plus 10. Holy crap!
How much luck is it to make sure you don't have anything bad happen to you again? 30 or 5 or something?
Yeah, 30. You have to have at least 30.
I'm doing good. I'm at 42 now.
I'm at 29. I'm excellent.
I got 69.
Y'all
You've
don't
got
know how
all the
much
luck
Snake has.
then.
You don't want to know how much Snake has.
I do.
527.
Snake has 90.
You got to use it. Use it.
I just used some a little while ago.
Mm-hmm,
I let Blake talk me into pushing too many rolls. I didn't spend luck.
You need to spend more luck. You need to get dropped more is what needs to happen.
Like babies on their heads.
So everybody give me spot hidden.
Extreme success.
Yeah, it's let's see. I am going to push it.
So you have to use something else.
Extreme.
Or it becomes
as
harder.
well, I rolled an 8.
What are we rolling?
Spot hidden.
Well, I failed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm pretty bad at that. Yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah, so the push roll, if you use the same skill, it becomes harder, or you can pick a different skill.
Gotcha. All right, never mind then.
Okay.
I'll just take my fail. I'll take my L.
Take the L.
So we got an extreme success. Do we have any just hard success? Or just a success? Everybody fail except for Bonnie.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're all blind
I
motherfuckers.
got an extreme success as well.
Okay, yeah. So the two that
Yeah.
aren't, trying to get their shit together and rearranging their uniform and trying to and bathing in the creek and all this, you notice these green like creatures begin to move closer to your position. They have a huge head with these little beady eyes, and you can see that they've got like a row of teeth that go up with these little tiny arms, and they have a tail that swishes back behind them. They stand about 10 feet tall as they seem to be stalking you Bonnie, you notice one, and Luther, you notice another one. And before we roll initiative, we shall take a break.
All right.
I'd like to raise my hand and say, "Sup, bitches!"
I would like to rage. Oh, wait.
Classic.
we're already shooting people.
All right. Yeah, we are shooting people. We're shooting each other.
These
No.
are monsters.
These green things, what do they look like again? We're live, by the way.
They look like they're about to
Whitney
eat you.
Houston.
They look like velociraptors.
I rolled a 1 for initiative. So
How do we do initiative? Just percentiles
The
again?
Dex.
They
The Dex.
Yeah, I thought everyone's initiative was just their dex score in this.
Yeah.
I don't
Module.
even remember.
Oh,
Oh, 75.
That's right.
then fuck that. 95. Yeah, right. Like, yeah,
90 for
yeah,
my Dex.
Luther's twitchy.
yeah, yeah. Bonnie, do you see what I'm seeing?
Do I have any
that-
weapons?
Skin that smoke wagon and let's see what happens, darling.
Jock's on the same level as Luther. He's got 95 dicks.
Actually, a good question. Do I have any weapons when my clothing changed?
Give me a luck roll.
She's got to
Yeah.
at least have like she's got to at least have a Derringer or something,
You know,
like
somehow
right?
a 65 is not a very good luck roll when I only have 29 luck.
Wait, Bonnie, you can spend 10 points of luck to have a weapon.
Oh, that's right. You have that
That is true,
special
if it's
ability.
reasonable.
That yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You have a
Gatling gun.
Winchester rifle.
Do I have a weapon?
Lever action.
I don't remember what we had in the other world.
You had a submachine gun.
Yes, MP40.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Do I still have that then? Here.
Give me a luck roll.
I will take those odds. I will not take those odds. I failed.
You do not have the submachine gun.
Damn it.
You do have fantastic leather pants.
I don't, though. I have these shitty short capris. And they're
No,
only
right,
capris
so,
because I'm tall.
Luther and Bonnie, you will go ahead. You want to go ahead and make an attack roll against these things since you spotted them as they are making their way around.
Love
Oh
to
yeah.
get- Yep, I thought so. Nowhere near.
So let me. I want to ask you this, right? Like, because I don't know. This is going to be sort of keeper's call here. Since I'm carrying 2 pistols, right? Like one on either side. Can I draw and fire both at the same? Like, can I fire both in one round or no? 'Cause I really want
I
to.
feel like
but
this is
I
Bill's
don't
wet dream.
understand
Is this your wet
The
dream,
revolver.
Bill, to be in the Wild West?
if-
for
It
real?
totally. Are you kidding? Of course it is.
So
Yes,
the revolver
yes.
had the ability to rapid fire 3 shots.
Well, no,
That's
because
how-
I'm not fanning the hammer. I'm drawing.
Yeah, but
both.
I would say you could probably do 1, 2, 1. You know what I'm saying?
I would
I'll
let
take that
you
as well.
So if you shoot, I'll let you draw and shoot one up each. If you shoot more than that, if you shoot a third one, it'll be a penalty die. So I'll give you
Okay.
2 shots.
Okay. Okay.
Take the
Okay,
penalty
so
die.
that's a regular success,
All right.
and that is a critical success. So I have a regular success and a critical success.
All right, what's the damage
and
on
you know
this
what? I'm gonna take one more shot, just for shits and giggles, and I'll take the penalty die. It's fine.
Those revolvers, I believe, were at D10 plus 2 damage. Because that would be the same revolver that Ethel was carrying.
Nice.
Let me pull up Ethel's
Okay.
old character sheet and I can tell you.
That's what a 1911 is a D10 plus 2, and he's basically carrying the same thing, just not semi-automatic.
Well, 45 Long Colt's a little bigger than 45.
And a 1911 for sure.
ACP.
Yeah. Yep. Well, the round is anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, 45 Long Colt's 1d10 plus 2.
so 9 on the first shot, 11 on the second shot, and 7 on the third shot. Oh my God. Luther can finally do damage.
Oh, Luther always does damage. It's just usually not. By
Emotional.
way of-
Okay, Luther could do damage other than to his liver or the party,
Yes.
right? Like
It's usually
so,
mental damage.
Okay,
to the
so
party.
which one was the critical?
The
Didn't you get
second
an extreme?
one. I did. I got the second roll was an extreme success. So the second set of damage, which was 9, I believe, right? Was the critical.
Okay, so the critical is max plus the roll, so it would be plus 12, so that's 21.
Nice.
Give me You got a D20 handy? Give me 3 D20 rolls.
3d20. That is a 16, a 5, and a 13.
All right. So you fire at one of them. You hit it in the arm. Its little
Velociraptor arm. yeah,
arm,
right?
yep, and like blow it completely off.
Nice.
And
These are
then
just
hit
baby
its-
T-Rexes.
and then you hit its leg and it just kind of crumples down into a heap. And you turn and hit the other one because that one is dead and shoot that one square in the chest.
Center of mass, baby.
All right. Bonnie?
I didn't even hit the same zip code.
Okay. You
I rolled a
Classical Western,
68.
classical Western bullet ricochet noise. Like,
Hey, someone just gifted a bunch of subs in your chat there, Juice.
I wonder who that was.
Fucking where it was.
Bonnie is very in character. She's playing the scared female from the Wild West days. Oh my goodness! And firing shots off into the rocks and shit.
Peter, I'd like to faint.
oh, the heat.
It's too hot.
You're awesome, Josh. Thank you.
You're saying that because I offer you sex every night.
Then how come you don't come through with it? Offering it and following through are two different things, man.
So this creature not pretty upset that you've just killed one of its friends will lash out and make a beeline for somebody. Let's see who's going after.
We have 3 naked people in the water and we have 2 people shooting at them.
And
Go back and tell all your other little green friends that I'm coming and I'm bringing hell with me.
And hell's coming with me.
all right. Somebody give me a D6 roll.
Ooh, I would love to give you a D6
Quick
roll.
with the D6.
6.
1.
Okay, 6.
Oh, that's dangerous.
That's how you say it.
Well, there are only 5 of us, so the 6 is probably that guy that was over there offering us the cold beans.
6 is B.N. Drake.
We do need his clothes.
So the creature just gets shot and just kind of roars and lunges forward to the closest thing there is, and that is your new NPC friend, which you just found, and just hits him with a claw and like tears into him and rips a huge chunk out of his like shoulder and his neck, and the blood starts to squirt out of his neck.
Oh no, don't die.
Don't tear up his boots.
I was a hobo and finally
Does he have a gun?
Best day ever.
Already
hey,
loot the
Josh,
body,
I feel
so he's
that
dead
we're
yet.
in need of a surgeon here.
I need a weapon.
So we go back to the top of the round. That was sort of the surprise round, and then we begin. Luther, you are up. Luther or Josh?
Oh hell yeah.
We'll let Luther go first.
Okay. Same. Luther is actually. Are there rules to fanning the hammer?
So it's counting as rapid fire. You're firing 3 shots. You do take a penalty die.
Yeah, after the first, on shot 2 and 3, right?
Yep. Shot 2 and 3
Okay.
have a penalty.
All right, so then I'm not going to fan. I'm just going to fire. I'm going to fire 2 more. I'm going to fire 2 more shots. We're
Okay.
not going to stick around. 18 and
Yeah.
47. Both
Ethel-
successes. Both hits.
Ethel
and
had a
one
special
was
talent.
one was not a critical success, but was a strong success. The 18. So
Yeah, Ethel had a
All right.
talent that allowed her to fan the hammer without the negatives.
gotcha.
Okay. So give me some damage.
You got it. Hold on. D10 plus 2, correct?
Yep.
Some damage. Okay.
5 and 9.
But 1 was a critical, right? Extreme.
Extreme.
No.
Yeah. Right.
So add 12 to those numbers. Right.
14 plus 12.
Yeah, 26. This
26. Yeah.
so it's dead. Tell me how it dies.
So Luther just like sort of coolly, as he kills the first one in the surprise round, he just kind of turns and draws down on it, and it's like pop, and it like both sort of right in the chest, and it's close range, and it just like explodes out of his back. The thing, like literally its back just kind of pops, blood and lung matter fly everywhere on the stone behind him, and Luther just kind of like spins his revolvers and puts them back into his belt. So
All right. So before
Oh my
you
God,
guys can even react, Luther has neutralized the threat.
Jacques will look at the wounded man. Does Jacques think he can save him?
Does he look like he has some
Oh no,
precise feet to
he's
say?
dead.
Or does he look toast?
Yeah, he looks toast.
Oh darn, someone's gonna have to take his clothes.
Yeah. Jacques will kind of walk up, give the dying gentleman a sip of the good potato water.
Yeah.
Kind of ironic that you have to take his clothes. That's exactly where Master of the Game gets all their clothing from.
All those dead bodies.
I'm afraid you are beyond helping, my friend. Any final requests?
Where? I'll tell you where the gold is. And he drops dead.
Gold. Like gold-plated guns? Wake up! Wake up!
No, he is gone.
Gold-plated spurs?
I call his boots and hat.
I mean, I got a hat. I'll take his pants, though. Get out of these damn capris.
Give me a luck roll.
I like you're all assuming these are going to
Oh, he might have sold his pants already.
I don't
That is
care.
true.
There's a crick right here. I'll rinse them off.
Those that
I
people
mean,
know.
yeah, generally, like when people die, they let their bowels. sort
He's
of
still
let loose.
alive,
Just-
technically, at this
No,
moment.
he died.
I'm gonna take him off while he's sipping the potato water.
quickly, yeah. Right.
What'd you get?
I failed.
Okay, the pants are too small.
Fuck! I can't wear these pants.
He's like 5'3".
Damn it! Does he have a gun?
No, he's pacifist.
Yes, he has a pistol.
I am taking it. I'll take the whole holster and everything.
Perhaps, yes.
I need a gun. I got no gun.
This is true. As same situation here. I'm gonna check his saddle. You see if he's got a
Luther
rifle
looks
sling
down
on
at
his
his
saddle.
sides, and he's like, "Oh, you guys don't have guns? I got 2."
Jacques, how are you with a rifle?
I am a very excellent crack shot with a rifle.
Here, you take this then. And I'll throw it at him. I am terrible with a rifle. Well, rifles and shotguns are the same thing in this game.
Yeah. I'm looking for the equipment section of Cthulhu, and I'm not finding it.
It's in the back, I think.
Mhm.
Like the index.
Remember, it's a nightmare to find.
In the
Yeah,
pulp book, it's
right.
in the back, I think.
After seeing Bonnie's selfless action, Luther shakes his head and laughs at her and goes, "You're an idiot."
In the pulp book,
I
it's at
found it.
256.
Yeah, I found it.
No, Luther gives Blake one of his Colts.
I got one.
Blake
I got one.
just got a handgun.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I only want one. Now I'll take ammo if you've got extra ammo.
Are you?
There's
Is
no
this
ammo.
like your average lever action gun,
You're
Peter?
a 6-shooter. Oh, yours is
Yeah.
different.
The 1873 Winchester is not your average lever action gun. It is
it's
lever action gun. It's the
it's
gun
your
that won the West.
So I mean, you got your 30 caliber, which is what the Winchester, your average Winchester would be. You also at that time period had the 30-30, and then you also had the Big Daddy, the 45-70 government.
The Big Daddy. Well, but that's a Henry. That's not a Winchester, though, right? Like.
Yeah, typically, I don't know if Winchester made a 45-70.
Like, give me a 2D10.
Right, I think the Henry was the Big Daddy, which was
Henry's made 30-30s and 45-70s. They also made 30 calibers and 22.
6 and 9.
They made Henry's made everything.
You find 15 rounds.
Oh, snap.
I'm guessing it's a 30-30, so that'd be 2d6 damage for a 30 caliber lever action rifle.
What kind of gun did I find, by the way?
Whatever one he just said.
It's 45.
Oh, that's
a rifle.
If you're finding a handgun,
okay.
I really just need to know 5 or 6 shooter, right?
It's most likely a 45, which would be 1d10 plus 2.
Isaiah, my gun that I gave you was a 45-70 government.
Oh,
How
nice.
How many rounds per reload? How many is it? 5 or 6?
Well, so it can hold 6. Most people carried him with 5 because the 6th chamber, the way those guns were designed, if you hit the back of the hammer too hard on something, the gun would go off. So
This is a game. This is not real life, damn it. We just shot dinosaurs.
So, I mean, most people carry
It's
with 5,
satisfying too. I'm
but
just saying.
you can hold 6 in the gun. Like, the gun does hold 6.
I'm trying to keep this thing historically accurate.
Hey, we're educational now. You
Yeah,
do not
with our-
carry a live round hammer down
How do you think
on,
the dinosaurs went extinct?
on a single action.
Because of Luther. Because Luther
made the
with a
dinosaurs
pearl
extinct, not a
handle
meteor.
gun.
Okay, so if it's a 45-70, the closest they have is a 45 Martini Henry, which is very similar caliber. So that'd be a 1d8 plus a 1d6 plus 3.
They had those little arms. They couldn't reach then they'd lose.
They were terrible quick draws.
Exactly.
They were very quick. They just couldn't reach.
All right, so
Couldn't
that's
draw.
1d8 plus 1d6 plus 3. All right.
Oh.
I gotta add this in my character sheet before I get too far ahead. There it is. All right.
Yes, I remember from the history books, the dinosaurs of the Old West.
8 plus 1d6 plus 3.
All right, so what's happening? Whose turn is it? What we doing?
They all did.
They're both dead.
Okay. We're looting the body.
Yes.
We're eating some beans.
How many gold pieces does a raptor normally carry?
Did I level up?
Do I have enough XP to level up?
All right.
When do we hit level 2?
So this man, did he have a horse?
No.
No.
When do I
So
get my
just,
third level
no name.
spells?
just his little backpack full of stuff. Anything interesting in his backpack?
So Jock's mother.
We find a second can of
Bonnie's
beans.
sister.
Bonnie's sister, yes. Do we find a lock of Bonnie's sister's hair?
Right?
He smells real good, now I tell you.
Smells
We
like head and
haven't
shoulders.
landed.
I'm halfway hoping Jacques dies so I can play a cowboy. I do a lot of good cowboy voices.
I can fix that for you.
Cowboys are the best, man. Like, what you could be like? There were a lot of Frenchmen.
Were they?
18. No.
We're
Just
not
let
very
Josh
good
roll
for
your
that.
death
That'd make me
stage.
feel better, Blake. Like
If
you
we
know,
were by Louisiana, I could probably get away with being French.
that is true.
but-
You could be pretty.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could be a member of the Cthulhu mythos with the Louisiana cultists. Yep.
Yeah.
And the aquatic-looking Negroes.
Although the Louisiana like slang is one thing I've never been able to get quite down on.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
kinda
hard
tricky.
voice to do.
Well, because it's like French hillbilly. Like it's not
It's French
like, yeah.
hillbilly, but you also don't close your mouth. I gotta leave your old mouth open and you gotta talk and all the thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah,
And
right.
down old bayou, you gotta done. But it's real hard to do because you naturally want to use your jaw and close your mouth.
Yeah.
You don't open your mouth all the way either, though.
Yeah, no, you leave it.
This could be taken out of context real easy. Like-
I know. I wonder who would do that. Give me a D100 roll.
Stop rolling. 58. Do we find a chicken that can do math?
You find a bottle of clear liquid.
Oh, so he had more moonshine.
Or potato water. Yeah.
Mhm. Or some embalming fluid.
Or holy water. Maybe he was a
Fermented cactus.
traveling pastor or something.
But no, the chicken that can do math reference. If anyone's watched the Ballad of Buster Scruggs on Netflix, you would get that reference. It's pretty funny.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
You know
Go
what
watch
I
it, but
need?
don't have your kids when you watch it. Like, don't have them around.
Luther should be a carpetbagger. Oh, okay. We got to make it to town.
What's a
Holy
carpetbagger?
Can I? Okay. Can I just? Jacques, can I just see that bottle of water? Because I'm telling you, we could sell this as a tonic right now, buddy boy.
Snake oil
I open,
salesman.
like I take. I'm assuming it's like a mason jar sort of thing. I take off the top and I just give it a whiff. What does it smell like?
It's really doesn't have a smell. It smells kind of earthy. It doesn't smell like alcohol.
Huh.
But you realize it's kind of like it's sort of sloshing against the side of the bottle on its own. Like
You found
You know,
yourself
you're
some
not-
magic water.
This is like sentient. This is sentient water.
Jacques will take a Q-tip out of his medic's pouch and poke it. What?
It
How
got
does the
wet.
liquid react?
I don't know what you were expecting.
Can I
but-
make Can I make an occult check to see if I can, if this is supernatural or something?
You don't need to make an occult check to figure out it's probably
Detect magic.
supernatural.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Okay. I'm actually pretty smart. I'm not gonna lie. So
I'd
and
like
not
to spend
me,
an
I'm
hour
an
trying
idiot,
to
but
attune
Luther's
to it.
actually pretty smart. Let's see.
Is this a cursed item? I'd like to attune to it.
I mean, that's the best
Okay,
way to find out if something's
so
good.
that's actually it's a standard success. But it is a success.
So as you're holding up, you realize it's sloshing in one direction, towards
This is
the
like
creek.
an extra gravitational pull in this area.
Oh, towards the creek. So it shows you where water is.
Oh, awesome! I put the lid back on.
It's like a divining rod, only.
Yeah, we're not carpetbagging this. I'll just sell the moonshine. But we need to make it to town. So, but the water says more water is this way. Should we follow the
So
creek?
he's slushing towards the creek.
Yeah, right. Should we follow the creek? I guess is what I'm saying. Like at some point, I guess what I'm saying is if there's going to be civilization anywhere, it's going to be near water.
Well, I mean, the recently deceased gentleman said the Z-Town was that way.
Oh yeah, I wasn't really.
And you're going to believe that?
Like, yeah,
Jacques
yeah,
gonna dry the Q-tip on like Luther's jacket, like. Put it back in his bag.
All right, so I say we follow the deceased gentleman's
Yes.
directions. Yeah, for sure.
I told y'all I found a path right here. Look, there's tracks, footprints, some
Yeah.
of them three-toed thing. Look, going
We
right
found
where
the
it
three-toed things. We killed them.
This is true.
It was
There might be more.
It was cathartic.
You know what? Assuming the locals are familiar with these creatures, perhaps you cut off their ears or a tongue or something and bring it in. Is maybe they have bounties for killing these creatures. You know, they seem like quite the nuisance animal.
Yeah, that's
Or-
true. So they're kind of like coyotes, right? Like,
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
some kind of nuisance animal. Sometimes they have rewards for killing these kinds of things.
They keep killing the barn cats.
Or they could be like the town patrol, like
Well,
attack
in that
dogs.
case, you just leave the tongue in your bag or in your pocket and don't say anything.
Try to remember that, Snake.
I think Luther's going to brag about killing 2 of them no matter what.
No
Please
way.
tell me that the raptors had little sheriff badges on them and they wore 10 yellow hats. Where's the law around here?
We just killed the town marshal.
Jacques gonna put on the dead man's hat and his boots.
See,
Okay.
that though I might not do because they might recognize the guy and think
That's where
that
we
you
just
killed
tell.
him.
Well, that's
Yeah, but
where
he's
we tell them
French,
the
so-
perfectly logic story, and if they question it further, we take them out to the body, and you know,
Or we just kill them where they stand, right? Like, so okay, yeah, I'm down. All right, let's go into town for sure.
all right, away we wander.
Wandering towards town.
I'd like to keep my eyes open for any more of the local law. It might show up again.
You sure you don't want to close your eyes?
I would, but then I'd have to go ahead and imagine you.
You already are.
That is true. It's too late.
How many bits per night when we're doing this does he donate saying, take off your shirt?
A lot. I don't know. I'm about $200 in tonight trying to get him to take off his shirt.
It's too cold.
Oh, that's what you
I live in
say.
Michigan.
What did you say?
It is
Yeah,
66 degrees out here right now with the heat kicking.
I was cold
They
in
can
Michigan
cut
right now.
glass right now. Yeah, for sure. They
Yeah.
can cut glass.
Let's be honest. If Paula was playing and someone offered $200 for Juice's shirt to come off, she would run in that door behind him and rip it over his head.
Oh, no, she wouldn't. She wouldn't come out here.
It's 45 in Iowa right now. Y'all got a heat wave over there.
No. Well, hang on. What is it outside right now? Here?
45.
Yeah. No, it is
we-
37 right now. Right this
other-
moment.
The other day
So
we went down
in
to
Chicago, it's
26.
It's 46 right now. We actually are experiencing kind of a heat wave. It's a bit
Yeah,
warmer.
it has got a little
Normally we would
warmer.
be in the
Okay.
30s, yeah.
What do we see?
It's 60 here.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
What do we see?
I'm just saying this game room doesn't heat up well. That's all.
I'm in my basement. It's cold as fuck down here.
I love basements.
Well,
Speaking of fun,
now, if you are living in those areas that we've just mentioned here on Twitch, then you know the weather. It's educational. Thank you.
Right?
There you go. Yeah, thank you for tuning into NPR.
No, I have the
also,
heat
if we
kicking in my
do not
garage and right
see-
here. And it's only 66 in here.
If we do not see fan art of Raptor Texas Ranger, like life isn't worth living.
If
I-
anyone's
that
doing
already
fan art,
exists.
though, it's one of us 5 here because we're the ones that are on Twitch watching this.
oh yeah, well,
I think the Raptor Texas Ranger art exists already. I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
does it? Great.
Yeah.
But yes, Peter, what's going on before we get carried away?
Do you search the raptor bodies?
Yes, I'm looking for a sheriff's hat.
Yeah, we were
Raptors
going to
have
cut.
pockets.
We were going to cut like tongues or probably claws. Claws would make more sense.
You're not going to take some.
Although Snake, you could probably make some really good jerky out of those raptor tongues. I'm just saying, like that, some raptor jerky. That's good eating right there.
I don't think I've ever had no raptor jerky. Might be all right. Why don't you just cut some off and bring it back to town with us?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I will cut some tongues out.
You can't make jerky out of the tongue. That's the most tender part.
You can't?
Get its shoulder. That's where the good jerky's at.
Is it really? I don't know anything about eating dinosaurs.
So Bonnie, as you're looking at this dead raptor, give me an intelligence or education roll.
That's an extreme success.
You realize that these have been branded, and the brand looks like a ram's head.
Branded. I believe these are owned raptors, part of perhaps a herd. Is it called a herd of raptors, or a murder of raptors, or a cacophony of raptors?
A flock?
A flock of raptors?
I don't know.
No, it's a murder. It's a murder of raptors. Yeah,
Murder of
for sure.
raptors. I think this was part of a murder of raptors.
Yep, Luther murdered them both.
It's a kettle. It's called a kettle.
Or the local constabulary. Like I'm just saying, right? Like.
Perhaps we should be very swift in returning to town and not mention the death of the raptors to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but I don't know.
To anyone!
They are branded. That usually means they are someone's.
Yeah.
You know, if you just
And you know what they
you just
do to
leave
rustlers.
all the bodies alone, it looks like they bit him, he shot them, and we were never here. Let's go.
But that gentleman doesn't have a gun on him anymore.
Well, put a gun to this head of one of the raptors, then it looks like a
it's-
suicide.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not fine.
I brought this gun from Sweden. It's okay. That's my alibi.
I think it's time that we hurry back to the town.
Besides, you guys are traveling with Luther, Tulsa, two-gun styles right now. You don't have to worry about nothing.
Tulsa two-gun styles. I love it.
Well, your naming conventions are something definitely to worry about, but we don't have time to do so.
Come on, if you're going to be a gunslinger, it's not even worth it if you don't get a cool name. Like, you know.
Yes, we're
Okay,
supposed to give
Jacques-
you a cool name.
True.
We're calling Jacques Frenchie from now on. Like, that's just his, like, he's clearly, he has to be. Bonnie, you get to be, I don't know.
Funny.
We'll figure something out for you.
My name's perfect.
Yeah, actually,
James.
Blake is a pretty cool gun. Yeah, that's a pretty cool gunslinger name.
The
I'm
Grim
not even
Keeper.
gonna lie.
Let us go to town then, shall we?
Oh, I'm gonna go to town.
I told you before, Blake, we can do that later, but now we have to...
Yeah, it's always later. Always later. When is it now? Okay?
When we're not being murdered, killed, or attempting to flee for our lives from demonic horrors.
That's wishful thinking.
It is.
So you go about 3 or 4 hours
Oh,
and come upon like a ranch out here. There's some fencing. You see some cattle. There's some horses.
Ooh.
When you say cattle, do you mean like actual beef cattle, or do you mean like
Raptors!
fat ass velociraptor.
You mean Raptor Texas Ranger? Like, what?
Oh, by the way, click on that link that I posted in the
I
chat.
just saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the dummy thick raptors here is what we want to know. Blake must be satisfied.
The cattle are 2-headed.
Oh,
Mm.
ramen.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
ramen.
we dropped
Nice,
into
okay.
Fallout New
Vegas.
Vegas.
I told you it was a 4570. Go down.
Right.
Who's got the range of Sequoia?
That would be
The pistol.
I don't know what that
4570.
gun. No, the Ranger
Yeah, the-
Sequoia. They were.
The Sequoia and the Ranger rifle both use the 4570 in Fallout New Vegas.
I thought they were 50 cals.
No, that was the anti-material rifle. Why are we even talking
no.
about this?
No, they had a 50 cal revolver too.
Anti-material rifle.
It wasn't a 50
was-
cal BMG. It was a 50 caliber.
Yeah,
So
that,
no.
Oh,
that was
are you-
that gun.
They had a 50 cal revolver in Fallout New Vegas.
That was called
Okay.
that gun. It was a rare weapon you could get in the back of the Retcon facility.
Gotcha.
Are you just moving past this? Are you stopping in or what?
It's the only thing for a while, so I suppose we better stop.
We should stop in so we can get horses.
Howdy, partner. Have you seen any raptors around here?
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a raptor in my behind. What we've been talking about. Cat, litter box, not time. Okay.
Actually, I got nothing to barter with, so no. I don't really need to stop.
Yeah, fine.
We have-
eggs.
We have moonshine.
Yeah, I'm not giving that away.
We should probably.
I'm gonna
ask
need that when I get
town-
bit by another shark.
We should probably ask in town about the other woman that apparently recently came through that looks like Bonnie.
Yes.
Yes. Need to find out what Dr. Gonzalez is doing looking like me.
I would suggest our best bet is the saloon. That
Or
is
the
what all the
brothel.
Western movies say.
I am totally down for the saloon. Yeah.
Well, then
for
first
sure.
we should make our way to the town then, as opposed to this place here.
Oh, what are we? I thought we were at the town. My bad.
No, we are at a ranch.
No, we're at like a ranch on the outskirts
Oh.
of town. Yeah. And it's not even a cool Velociraptor ranch. It's like a Brahmin ranch. So.
A Velociraptor.
Yeah,
ranch.
it's not a helpful ranch.
A Velociraptor.
It's not
Yeah.
even like ranch dressing. So
Jacques gonna eyeball the brand on the cattle. What does that look like? Does that look like the same brand on the Raptors, or
Nope.
So it wasn't like they're guard dogs or anything we
It's a-
just mentioned.
It's a dirty frog in a cowardly stance.
is there anybody that we see just kind of hanging around the place? Like, do we see a farmer nearby?
You see someone up near the house
Perhaps
who's holding a
we,
shotgun watching you.
Perhaps
Oh, shit.
we introduce ourselves and ask about the Raptors. Maybe they, find out more information before we go into town blind.
Yeah, for sure. But he's holding a shotgun there, just so as you know.
This is
don't you have a quicker
from what
draw,
I
Luther?
hear. This is from what I hear, common practice in these United States, I suppose.
Luther, who has a
just-
quicker draw than you?
Jacques will begin
I
walking.
clearly, no one has. A
You're
quicker
twitchy,
draw.
man. You're twitchy.
Jacques will begin walking up
Oh
to
my
the,
god, that's what it is. It's
Twitchy.
Luther Twitchy two gun styles.
There you go.
Yes.
Jacques will kind of walk up towards the house. Jacques has the lever action rifle, so Jacques gonna hold the rifle like towards the upper part of the barrel, so he doesn't look threatening, and kind of wave. Howdy, partner.
That doesn't seem threatening.
Oh,
We're being
I'm gonna
invaded.
thrust into this.
Shoot him! Honey, get your gun!
Viva la revolution! All hail Napoleon! I would like to invade the United States of France. What role do I make for that?
Give me a charm roll.
Oh boy.
It's very
Well, that's
shocking.
not a bad roll, but I don't know if I have much in that stat. I got a 7, but I still don't know if that even succeeds. Charm.
It doesn't.
You have luck.
Is it? I don't
Spend
see
luck.
charm. I see fast talk. Oh no, there's charm. Charm I have a 15% in, so that's a
Yep.
success.
You can make an extreme success with some luck.
I'm not worried about it. I just need the guy not to shoot me.
Yeah, but he could give us a gun and
So
horses.
what did you say to him?
I just said, howdy, partner. As I'm like
And
walking up with my hand towards the top. Of the-
Oh, he speaks French too.
I told you there were a lot of French people.
A pleasure, monsieur. We were traveling from afar recently and had a bit of a nasty occurrence with some large reptiles, and we're wondering if this is a common thing in this area.
Reptiles.
Yes,
Yep.
they had a brand on them.
Brand
Mayor of Rock Ridge.
Yes, we're new to this region. There, I guess, should I say, what are the ramifications of one defending themselves against such creatures?
Hang it.
Not that that's what we did. Just hypothetical, like.
I see. And should we have any problems with these creatures? The other two that we encountered, they ran off. So fortunately, we did not have a big problem. But how does one usually avoid these creatures?
You run?
They are much faster than us. Is there anything that they are afraid of? How does the ranchers keep them in check?
Try to scare them off.
And what kind of are they afraid of the sound of gunfire? Or
Nope.
They fear pans of chocolate.
rocks being thrown at them?
What's a raptor like on pans or chocolate?
I know.
I got way too excited about that.
Craptacular.
Well, that is good to know. Well, have a pleasant day, I would say.
Good luck.
Where is Rockridge in comparison to your location here?
He points in a direction. You're not sure if it's right.
Insight check. I have no insight.
Detect magic.
Counterspell. Zone of truth.
Got me.
So yeah, Jacques gonna come back over to where everyone's standing and kind of motion for them to follow him, as make it look like we're just leaving. It would be beneficial, I think, to go back to the animals that we dispatched and perhaps deal with those bodies.
I don't know about that. We're never going to find that exact spot again.
This is a chance that I feel is not worth taking. The man did say that they hang people who...
How are they going to prove it was us?
So, were they his velociraptors, though?
No, but all the same.
How would they prove that it was us?
Well, you're carrying the dead man's gun.
Yeah, but how would they know
And
this was his
Snake's
gun?
wearing his boots, and I believe you're wearing his shirt.
I'm not wearing a shirt.
I'm wearing my own boots.
Jacques wearing his boots.
Oh, Jock's wearing his boots. Okay.
My point is, logically, we would be the first suspects because we are the only people who are not from around.
They were dead when we
Strangers.
got there.
Yes, but they will not take our side of this story, most
Yeah,
likely.
Blake,
what
look
you
at
mean.
me.
We never
Would you
went there.
believe me, Blake? Like, do you?
Yeah,
believe
you've
me,
bathed
Blake?
in the last 24 hours. Yeah, I'd believe you.
That's a
You're
good
cleaner
point.
than
That
most
is-
of these hillbillies out here.
That
The
is a good
biggest
point.
problem
That
is, have you ever heard the term lynching?
Yeah, they're not lynching us.
They will most certainly try if this comes to light. So I suggest
Honestly, I didn't think David lynching was that funny.
we preemptively take care of this. Perhaps,
And how do you plan on taking care of it?
well, I would assume there was a fire there. We burn the bodies and then
So what if we go back
put the bones. in
and
the
we're
river.
burning the bodies and then they come up on us?
Well, but then it's not going to be an entire town.
No,
Will
but then
most
the
likely be
entire
a-
town will know. That's
Not if
worse.
we kill them too. What if we just keep killing people as they
Yeah,
come
it's like
towards us?
it's,
burning
it's,
them.
it's the line from it's the line from Casino, and then before you know it, you're just digging holes all night. Like,
I would much rather fight a posse than an entire town.
Well,
I don't think we have to fight anyone if we just don't go back there.
yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of think we
Don't
just
say
we
I
don't know what they're
didn't
talking
warn
about.
you if this comes to bite us in the ass.
It won't come to bite us in the ass.
It'll
Look,
be fine.
just don't
We'll
let
just go
Snake
to
talk.
those just sound like famous last words. I'm just
Yes, I
like,
have a very bad
It's
feeling.
really simple. You just don't let Snake talk. Don't let Luther get drunk, and nobody finds out.
wait a second. Wait, hold on.
Luther,
Back
you
up
get
a
excited
minute.
talking about your conquests.
That is very
Yeah,
true,
but-
actually.
And
I'll-
look,
I'll,
someo's going to ask
Look,
you, what have you killed
I'm-
with those guns?
but I'm
and what are
just
you
gonna
going to
have
say?
one, Blake. Just one.
No,
This time I
No.
mean it.
no,
Just one.
I know better.
Oh man.
I know
Well,
you,
it's your
Luther.
job to chaperone Luther then.
Luther, you've been panhandling at my gym for like 10 years, so I know you.
Yeah, but I'm a changed man now. Like you said,
No,
I bathed and
never
everything.
changed.
Like I'm
Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic.
Oh, damn. That's in rehab.
And that's only that aspect of Luther.
Well, unfortunately I don't think that I can find my DOC here in this time period, but like it's fine. Like the question is, are we going back or not? I say let's flip a coin. Let's flip a coin.
Yet.
I think we all said no except Jacques. Jacques was the only one that wanted to go back. This is America, dang it. We got democracy around here.
Don't you mean dag nabbit?
Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say. I think I was trying to say damn it, dang it at the same time.
Gal darn it.
Snake and I haven't voted though. Like, so if
Oh,
it's
I
really
thought
if
you
it's
did.
for a democracy, Snake and I get to vote. Snake, what do you say? Do you want to go back or do you want to go forward?
I think we should go on to the town.
Okay, that's it then. We're going on to the town.
Well, then at least we
Jacques,
should,
if you want to go back by yourself, you're more than welcome. But we
well,
weren't
no,
there
I
when
am
those
not about
dinosaurs
to,
got killed.
I'm not about to encounter more of those things by myself. However, we should ditch these claws and meat that we have on us.
Yeah, well, I don't have any of that.
What are you talking about?
The raptor claws that you guys grabbed.
Oh, that you guys grabbed. Yes. Well,
I
that might be
didn't grab
sus.
any. I didn't grab any. I grabbed a tongue for Snake's jerky. That's all. That's all that I
That
have.
also should be disposed of.
Just put the tongue outside of your pants. And
Just
say
put it
that-
under a rock. Some
All
kind
right,
of lizard will
Snake.
eat it, I'm sure. Or
Snake, I'm
bugs.
sorry, man. Like you really would have enjoyed this jerky, but unfortunately, we gotta get rid of it. So
I
We get
suggest
to the house.
once we are outside of viewing distance of this house, we ditch these things under a rock or something.
Yeah, let the ants eat it.
So yeah, we'll
I'm sure
keep
if there's
moving
a
towards
ranch
the town.
dog
then.
around somewhere. He'll eat the tongue. It'll be fine.
Let's dispose of it in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, we are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, look around,
Everything
John.
in the Wild
We are
West
in the.
No,
is the middle
this,
of nowhere.
This qualifies as somewhere because there is a house.
Oh, you French are so technical.
I don't know. I mean, from where I'm from, this is considered nowhere, even with a house.
Where are you from?
Vegas, the city.
Actually, is Vegas even established yet?
Not in this
Yeah.
time.
Not, at
Not in this
point,
time.
yeah,
Well,
no.
wait. What years are we in right
It
now?
would have been after the railroads came through
This
that Vegas
is
got established.
This is 1987.
You mean 1887?
No, 1987. We're just in the middle of desert.
It's just a different universe.
Yeah,
It
time
stayed the
machines,
Wild
everything.
West.
Yeah, right.
So maybe it was established.
Yeah. Racist.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, right.
Still got a Bush in office though.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's Reagan. Reagan 7. Yeah,
that's right.
it's Reagan.
I gotta run upstairs really quick.
I gotta
Don't-
vote for Reagan twice, really
He
quick.
shouldn't run quick. He threw out his groin, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
No, that was last weekend.
Joke's on you. He's not weighing.
All right, so you going back or you heading into town?
Town.
We're heading into
Okay.
town. We're rolling the
so you-
dice, heading into town.
All right, you leave the rancher and proceed into town. You travel, you get close to the end of the day. As you crest the hill, you can see a small town ahead. And the town is built around a structure in the middle that looks like a pyramid.
Uh-oh. Does this pyramid look anything like the pyramid we saw before?
What do you mean?
The one that we stepped into and then transported to another dimension?
Yes.
On that
Called the
strange
Stalin
planet.
pyramid?
Yeah, it looks similar. I mean, similar construction.
No familiar symbols or anything?
From this distance, no. There is a sign that says Rock Ridge, and the symbol below it is this ram horn, the same that you have seen on the Raptor.
Yeah, I'm not liking this, guys.
Where's a saloon?
I do have a feeling that the raptors are the true threat here.
Also, please tell me that the town is named Lago, right? Like, and I'm gonna go in and convince them all to paint the motherfucker.
No, it's
red
called
and call
Rock
it hell,
Ridge.
and we're gonna it's gonna be great. It's
I
High
think-
Plains Drifter style.
I think it's called Rock Ridge, Luther.
Damn it, close enough. We're still painting it red and calling it hell.
Deal.
This could be most interesting.
So as you descend down to where this town of Rock Ridge is, there are more houses, and you can see that these large pens have been built, and you can see that there are like herds of raptors in there.
Oh, we're so screwed. Like we're so screwed. This is their main right. We're screwed. Jacques, go ahead, say it. Like just say I told you so.
Yes, I told you so.
Just pull out a gun and let's end this. Time for the killing.
I don't know if that is a
That'd be a quick way to end the
Killing
campaign.
time is here.
Don't kill the women in the brothel.
You kill the woman in the brothels.
Let's just act casually and go to the saloon and ask about a woman that looks much like our friend here.
Actually, yeah, that's a good plan. Because like the fact that like they're kind of twinning it'll take their mind off their missing velociraptor.
Well, they haven't noticed they're missing yet, so just don't say anything.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. I'll keep my mouth shut as long as Blake
Every
finds me
2
here.
seconds. Man, those damn raptors. Damn, the raptors.
Or how about that?
Glad we killed those raptors.
So as you move into town, it's getting close to dusk. There are a few people out on horses. You can see some kind of general store, and then you can see the drinking coin saloon. As
Jacques probably like, howdy, partner. As like just, saying that to everybody that he comes near.
I
Yeah,
don't know
you-
about you, but I could go for a drink.
You keep practicing that wrong, and you just gonna get worse at it.
Bonnie,
Yeah,
do you have money for
you get
this time period?
questionable looks. Some people quickly kind of move away from you.
I look over at Jacques and then at Blake in his capri pants, and I'm like, yeah, I don't blame them.
Guys, we don't have any money for here.
Jacques, you got a hat now. Maybe try just kind of tipping your head down a little bit and lifting your hat up, saying
Jacques
sir
does
or
like
ma'am.
the French hat salute thing. Like,
No.
Only thing
no.
missing is a damn peacock feather.
Okay, you know what we need to do? We need to actually find let's be bounty hunters, right? Like,
Yeah, we need money.
We'll get money. Like, we'll go out and we'll track down desperados and outlaws and people like ourselves.
Luther, I've
And,
got
dead or
15
alive.
bullets.
But we can buy more then.
I mean, but if I run out, then that's it. The job's over. We're out of resources.
Seriously, do none of us? Nobody has any money.
I mean, not for the
Like,
Wild West.
Everybody, turn out your pockets. Like,
I have money, but not for the Wild West, unless
Yeah,
they
it's
take
all-
credit.
It's all my cash is stamped with dates that it's not yet.
not to mention the dollar bill in the West was a very different dollar bill.
Did they carry dollar bills?
Doc, you're a surgeon. Like, trade your services for
Oh
like, I'm
yeah,
sure they-
you could do all sorts
Yeah.
of things. You
yeah,
could,
I'm sure like they need a doctor.
you could start doing plastic surgery here. Really help the brothel.
You know,
out.
like I'm sure like they need a dentist or like somebody. It's like, oh, doctor, I have a little bit of a head cold. Here, do some cocaine about it, and then like everybody feels great. And you like
just rub
you
this
get
on your
paid.
gums a
Like,
little bit. You'll feel
No,
great.
that's what it was. Like everybody in the 1870s, they just all did cocaine, and then they felt amazing.
Yeah, I
That's-
think we researched this once, talking about it.
Yeah.
Go-
Oh yeah, like tons of early medicine was just here. Take some laudanum, or here,
Yeah,
take some
just
cocaine. Here's some meth.
do cocaine about it. Like, yeah, there you go. So
Chewing gum
Sorry.
had cocaine in it at one point.
Well, Coca-Cola is coca. It's from the
Yeah.
coca plant. Pepsi is like it was peppy, right? Like I mean, like they all had cocaine in them. Yeah, for sure.
You need you need to go and make the women in the brothel look real nice. That you can make a lot of money.
No, I really think you could trade and barter your services as a surgeon in a small town. I'm sure they need.
Oh
it.
yeah.
I should have taken sleight of hand so I could have played poker.
That's
I
also
can do
true.
that.
Traveling doctors at that time period were a thing. I could probably try and play that off.
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah.
Dr.
You
Quinn
could be
medicine.
Doc Holliday.
I could do some fighting.
What
That
am
is
I
like a
true.
fist fighting
You could,
ring.
yes, you could have someone betting on you. While
I
fighting.
could I'm just going to be a carpetbagger. I'll just con people out of money. How much moonshine do we have? We could split it up into like 5 or 6. I'll sell it as tonics. We'll be great. Like, it'll be amazing.
Well, let us go to the saloon first and see if there's any.
The problem is we don't have money to do anything at the saloon.
Well, no, but one can go in and sit down and talk to
Not
other
if it
people.
was my saloon. If you're not paying customer, get the freak out.
Just said that you're
One
not
can
allowed to
inquire
physically
and
bounce anyone.
Yeah. Doesn't mean we didn't. Although we wouldn't do it for that.
Let us go to the saloon and inquire if there are any jobs that need done in town.
Well,
This is a common practice for this area,
Man.
I assume.
me and Luther might could talk some people into fighting Blake, betting money against one of them there Colts Luther's packing. It's not like there's any chance Blake would lose anyway.
No, I'm not putting up my gun. Blake could put up his own gun. But yeah, Blake could wrestle in the center of town for money. Blake, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm on
Put
board.
are you willing to put your belt on the line?
Yeah, let's get a new belt.
Yeah.
Let's let them make the belt. I'm a traveling prize fighter.
Yeah, how much is his belt worth?
Here,
Well, I don't have a
actually-
belt on me right now.
I think sort of like traveling bare knuckle boxing was
Yeah.
also a thing at that
Yeah,
time.
I got
for
this.
sure.
Pugilism was a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It was called pugilism at that time.
Yeah, well, we're inventing a new phrase. We're calling it bare knuckle boxing. We're trendsetters. here.
Or it's just like you. Oh my God! In this time period, in this dimension, you could be the creator, the progenitor of professional wrestling.
I could. I think I'm going to.
You could like there could be a plaque and a statue of your name somewhere in this timeline. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. We're creating.
You're my
We are
manager.
true. I am. Like, see, that's because this is what Luther does, right?
Well,
Like,
if
yes,
you're,
I'm totally going to be your hype man.
you
We
got-
just created professional wrestling in
Well, if
this
you're
era.
the true
The problem
professional
is we got to
wrestling-
find people willing to lose,
We'll see. This is a solution already.
and we don't have the money to pay them.
What you
Nate,
do
You want
is
to
you put on a
get in the ring
show.
with Blake?
What? No. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you talk people into doing it. We just need something to put up as a prize.
Either way, let us inquire within.
We bet.
let's-
we
let's
just
go to the
we
saloon.
the prize is betting for it, and we'll bet
I
like
have to have something
Sam,
to bet against.
I will bet my gun for 5
A
gold.
horse.
Yeah, or a horse, or
Aggressively use
some
gold.
gold,
Yeah.
or coins. Whatever the value of a gun is right now. I don't know. Ask someone how much a gun costs, and that's how much we'll wager. For the
I
gun.
think it was like
I think,
$13.
I think a
That would be
gun
on
and a
the-
horse. I think a gun and a horse are pretty comparable. Like I do.
Yeah.
Like I think somebody would be willing to put up a horse for a gun or a gun.
A
for
gun
a
on
horse.
the
I think-
East Coast would have been about $13.
I don't
but
know,
out in the
horses might be
actual
cheaper.
West-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In this time period in the West, a gun would be around $13.
Yeah, but so what would a horse be?
Not that much.
No, horses were more expensive. I think horses were almost
Really?
20.
I feel like that'd be
Yeah, because
easier
a horse
to get.
was a lot. Well, at that time, a horse is like buying a car.
Well, what about like a beat up horse?
Well, you could get some scrawny old
Ready for glue
nag.
factory.
Yeah, you
right.
get some scrawny old nag. I'm pretty sure for dirt cheap. But I mean, at that point, that horse has arthritis, and they're not even worth riding.
All right, let's just go to the saloon, have a couple 5 drinks, and invent pro wrestling. Come on, let's do it. Just for the Blake James,
I'm
pro
on board.
wrestling inventor. Like
I'm on board.
you could have a Wikipedia page in your honor in this dimension.
Yeah,
Like
They might make like a signature Mustang in his honor.
that's true. The Blake James Mustang. Yeah, right. It's like the two Cache Mustangs are the Bullet Mustang and the Blake Cheese Mustang. Yeah, for sure.
And we'll
I
just
think we lost
Jock,
Bonnie.
have you got a file of
something's
some kind of
going on with his
narcotics
cat.
that we can
Oh,
Jock, if you have a vial of narcotics of some kind, we can use that as our collateral for our side of the bet.
Dude, a bowl was $90.
wait a second. If,
That was a lot of
if
meat.
Jacques has a vial of narcotics, we're not using that for anything other than Luther's amusement. Like,
No,
let's be honest, right? Like, let's just make our way.
A single shot
it's-
muzzle loading rifle was $8.
Let's make our way over to the saloon.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
dark
will
already.
talk someone into buying something for us. It's always worked for me before. Like,
Jacques will go walking up to the saloon doors and kind of like stroll slowly on. Howdy, partenaires.
Oh god.
You're supposed to tip your hat.
Do you walk in? Do you walk in, Jock?
Yeah.
It's dead quiet. Everyone
dead
just
quiet,
kind of
there are
looks at
people
you.
in there who are not talking, or dead quiet like there's nobody there.
Like they have stopped.
Like everybody's in like middle of holding a drink up, forks.
I'm
like,
staying
in the air.
outside. I'm gonna let Luther talk up the brawl like I'm easy to beat, and I'm just gonna stay outside.
Jacques will like slowly walk up to the counter. So we are just getting into town. Is there anyone looking for work or anything like this? I am a
One of the
doctor.
You see one of the people get up. It's pretty crowded in here at the saloon and around the tables. A couple folks. There's a couple card games going on, drinking, socializing. They have stopped. It's like dead silence. One of the people get up, hat, boots. You know, the Western attire you would assume. Comes walking up to you, goes, you associated with that Yig?
Yig. I am not familiar with this term.
Open your mouth.
Jacques.
You got a pretty mouth.
Jacques
Kind of
will open
looks
his
in.
mouth.
He's like, he's good.
What was that all about?
Yeah, I don't know. What was that all
I'm
about?
not aware. So, like as I said, I am a surgeon. Is there anyone requires medical assistance in town or any sort of routine checkups?
Well, you know, it really burns when I pee.
That could be a number of infectious diseases. Syphilis comes to mind.
Never met her.
That is probably how you achieved it.
I was gonna say he probably has met her.
So yeah, they sort of eyeball everybody and then just kind of go back to doing what they're doing. They feel sufficiently secure that Jacques, and once he examined him,
He didn't have the Wakanda blue ink in his lips. So they're-
So, Jacques will kind of gesture for the bartender to come over. What was that all about? This jig?
Yig.
Yig. What's that all about?
You don't know nothing about Yig?
No, I have not heard this term before. We are from very far east.
No. Okay. Yeah, they're snake folk. Got the forked tongue and everything.
So they are reptilian.
That too. Yeah.
That is most interesting. I am only French.
Well, I mean, you can see the doc about that. I don't know.
oh man, they already got a dog.
Oh, yeah, they crack down up there.
Yeah, it's a big thing with Yig in this town. They're trouble.
I see. And is there a reward for.
Oh yeah,
bringing such
The
geeks?
mayor would like nothing better than to get rid of him.
I see. Where might I find this, Monsieur Le Maire?
Well, he's in the pyramid in center town.
And would one be able to just walk in and request speaking with this man?
No, well, you might be able to get an audience with him. He's a busy man.
You have been most helpful. I do truly appreciate it. Well, I will
Luther
leave
is
you
looking
alone.
around the saloon for the biggest guy in there. Like literally,
Okay.
I'm looking for the biggest guy.
Of
in
course
the
you would.
saloon.
All right,
They call him
You
Little
spot him.
James.
Okay,
you spot him up at the bar.
I hope he's fat and out of shape.
so I lean over to Jacques and I'm looking right at this guy. I'm making eye contact with this guy, but I lean over to Jacques and I'm like, "Hey, Jacques, look over there.
Yes.
What do you think? Should I hate him?" Of course, Jacques says, "But you don't even know him." And I say, "Yeah, but there's just something about him, something around the eyes. I don't know. Reminds me a little bit of me. No, I'm sure of it. I fucking hate him. Hey, you asshole! Come here.
I am thoroughly confused.
Does he react? Does he respond? You gonna do something? Or you just gonna stand there and bleed?
So he stands up, and you can see that he is monstrous. He kind of he says, "What do you got an issue with my eyes?" And as he says that, you can see like a second eyelid like go up, and then he flashes his yellow eyes at you and looks at you. He's like, "What's your problem?"
He's a yig! He's a yig! It's a yig! I yell to the entire bar.
They all kind of look at each other like you're out of your mind.
God damn it! All right. So
He reaches his hand out and puts it on your neck, and he begins to pick you up.
No, not him. You don't fight him. You have
I
to-
was supposed to run outside, and then Blake was supposed to be there. This wasn't the plan. So I'm like, get.
He's like, "I'm not one of those filthy snakes." And he does that. He opens his mouth, and you can see his razor sharp teeth. He's like, "I'm a Gorn," and he hurls you across the bar.
No, you don't fight Luther. You got to fight the champion. The champion's outside.
And you go straight through the window of the saloon. You take 5 damage as you crash onto the deck.
Is he right
and
next
roll
to
out
me?
into the street.
Yeah, as I roll out and tumble and then just like sprawl onto the ground, I sort of
I'm leaning.
I look up at Blake and I go, "I found your huckleberry," and then I just fucking collapse onto the ground. Yeah.
That didn't seem. Luther, wake up! That you weren't supposed to fight. What? Oh my gosh!
You there, big fella. Follow me outside. I'll show you a real fight.
Also, he's not human, Blake. There's something weird about him.
Well, you're supposed to find a human. I'm not fighting any aliens. Come on.
It's too late. You should have made that specification before. Like, you can't change the rules after the fact, man. Like, it's too late.
Luther, you're supposed to pick people I can beat.
Blake, the man is gonna either I'm gonna have to shoot him or you're gonna go in there and wrestle him. Go do your thing, man.
It sounds like you better get those guns ready. You went flying, Luther. I can't even throw you that far.
You left Jacques in there by himself and Snake.
Jack
So
is
go.
one common causing the problem.
Yeah. Snake's going to come outside.
Jock's just looking at the guy that just threw in. Howdy, partner.
I might need a new manager. The manager should not be picking fights.
Yeah, Snake's gonna come outside now. Hopefully,
fairness,
we can get Gorn
professional
following
wrestling-
and be like,
professional
right there,
wrestling
that's
doesn't
the
really
champion,
exist
right
yet.
there.
We're figuring it out.
I
So
would. Jacques gonna talk to this guy that just threw Luther out the window. I would like to apologize for my friend's brazen behavior. He is from the Appalachian Mountains. You know how those kind of people can be.
not true. I'm from Oklahoma.
Just up the road here.
He just slams his hand on the bar, and you can feel it shake. And he's just like, "Just buy me a drink, then."
I
am
walk in and see
unfortunately-
this, and I immediately turn around and go back outside, and I say, Luther, I am not fighting that thing.
I am unfortunately skint broke. However, we do happen to know you seem to be quite the fighter yourself. Perhaps you would be willing to make a wager.
Luther,
What
you
is-
need to recruit him as our second fighter.
Well, my friend out there has a relatively nice looking gun. Perhaps you would be willing to fight for the gun, or the worth of the gun in your case, for your buy-in to the fight.
Give me a charm roll.
Ooh.
I hope he gets thrown out the window, too.
That's not great. That is a 77.
What do I want a gun for? If I
Jacques
want it, I
flying
just
out the
take
window
it.
would be amazing.
That is also true. Perhaps I should just be going now, and I'll just turn and walk away. Like, I will show myself out.
Watches you leave, turns back to the bar.
Yes, when I get outside and see everyone kind of chilling right there. Well, that did not go exactly to plan.
No, you let Luther pick a fight with that thing in there.
Next thing I knew, this man was wrapping his hands around Luther and throwing him through a plate glass
like,
window.
I heard him call him an asshole.
I thought that's what you wanted me to do, Blake.
No,
Like,
you
I
don't call people
thought-
assholes. You just
It
say,
wasn't even-
hey, friendly wager. You don't get their testosterone going.
It wasn't even the asshole comment that made him mad.
No, it was. I called him a yig.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Oh, man.
Yig, Gorn. I don't know.
What's a
What
yig?
Apparently,
it's a
they
snake
are
person.
snake people.
Dude had reptilian eyes. It's a snake person. I don't.
Apparently, it's the tongue that is the
Well, we've
giveaway.
seen Gorn before.
I have not, but
I
this
haven't
is a new
either.
development.
Luther, we fought Gorn on the boat.
I was on heroin. Like, what do you want?
I mean,
You mean to tell me the lizard men were real?
yeah. Yeah, they're tough as hell. They're not normal. I don't want to fight those.
You
They
beat him
whooped our
before.
ass. We got lucky.
It's true. Ethel did lose a hand to the
It
Gorn.
took like 8 of us to like survive.
and
that.
Luther almost died.
Yeah.
Twice
The-
now. Like, yeah.
If something's
right.
Gorn, you just cower, fetal position. That's your best
The
bet.
barkeep comes out and, yeah, I hate to. I'm gonna need you to replace that window. Sorry.
Oh God, no.
Yes, unfortunately, at the moment, we are skint broke. However, we are on our way to the mayor to deal with this yig problem.
Oh,
And
Okay.
perhaps afterwards, we will have significant funds to pay you with. So for now, I would have to say the best I can do is a IOU.
Also, I hope you have good insurance because I think I threw out, several vertebrae in my back flying out that window, and there's a lawsuit coming your way, buddy. I'm just telling you right now.
That doesn't work.
I tell
in
you
this
what,
time
I
period.
will praise your saloon's services. So that's what I'll do.
Did you
That's
just-
my payment.
Did you just say you were gonna praise the saloon's cervix? Because I
Services.
Jacques just gonna
it
like
sounded like you said cervixes.
Jacques
I'm
gonna
just
pull out
saying,
the
so,
remainder
yeah.
of his moonshine jar. For now, this will have to suffice. We will be back later.
Okay.
You gave it away?
What is
was
that?
Our,
Or
that was our
have the sheriff?
carpetbagger. That was our carpetbagger tonic.
What is that? Or have the
Jacques
sheriff
doesn't know
show
anything
up?
about making money, does he?
I know about staying out of jail.
Yeah, Jacques he's too innocent. That's the problem. Like,
We
yeah.
have more moonshine.
Quickly,
Oh,
before
okay.
the whole town is a mob against us, let us go and talk to this Monsieur Le Maire.
I don't think Jacques should be allowed to talk.
So
Snake,
far,
I think
have
we
been
send
the
Snake in.
least abrasive one.
I think we send Snake in. He apparently knows how to talk to people in this area. He's the only one that didn't get thrown out of a window or almost thrown out of a window.
Both of these were not my fault. I acquired significant information.
This is true, but like in fairness, I mean, like, how long have you known Luther? He can't be trusted. Like, I just like a Luther left to his own devices is never a good.
Well, Jacques spent most of his time with sober Luther, like
That's true.
with
That's
good guy
true.
Luther.
All right. So, are you headed over to the pyramid?
Yeah, that seems like the logical course of action.
Yeah, but also, like,
yeah.
do we trust a mayor that lives in a pyramid? Like, he's gonna be some sort of Yig Gornish dude. Like, I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is do not question weird things when you are in a universe you are not familiar with.
Touche. All right. Okay. Yeah, I follow Jacques over. Yeah.
Yes. Onwards.
So, as you approach the pyramid, you can see that there are a couple guards out front. They seem to be wearing like they're huge, bulky guys that are just wearing like almost like suspenders, like with shorts.
They're wearing lederhosens.
Yeah, they're
And they-
either like it's either Lederhosen or Mennonites, right? Like they're like Amish Mennonite type guards. Yeah, right.
with bowl
okay.
cuts.
They're Mennonites. All right, awesome, great. You're from Iowa. You should know these people well, Isaiah. Like, I'm just saying. So yeah.
Oh, do they have a lot of those in Iowa? I know they have a lot of them
We
in
got a lot- we
Ohio
got
and
a-
Pennsylvania.
We got a decent amount of Amish.
Yeah,
Who goes there?
we have some here too.
Howdy, partenaire. I am a Jacques.
Look here, Jebediah.
How'd you know my name?
Hi, speaking in tongues.
We're here to see the mayor about a very important matter.
Who's asking?
Really? Okay. Luther Tulsa two-gun styles, if you have to know. The barkeep sent us over. The owner from the saloon sent us over and said that that you have a bit of a snake person problem, and we're here to solve it. Have gun will travel.
Indeed.
Looks generally excited as you say that. And he looks at his buddy like, you stay here. And he runs into the pyramid.
Do we realize these snake people are probably tougher than Gorn? Because otherwise they would just have the Gorn take care of them.
Who knows?
Wow. See, this is why you're the accountant. You come up with the smart ideas. But also, like, what else? Like, we're here. I gotta pay for the damn window.
We don't have
And
dynamite. We need
my
dynamite.
money, I do not have any
ask
left.
them- No, but I bet they gotta have some in town. We'll ask them.
Yes, but that requires money.
Not if we're doing a job for them.
No,
We need the
Right,
dynamite
maybe
for
they'll
the job.
supply us. They're
Well,
gonna
let
get
us-
you some
Let
bullets.
us figure
right?
out
They're gonna-
the situation.
The situation is
Then
we
we
need to
will
blow
ask.
up some snake people.
Well, let us see the situation of how much the town
Oh,
is
we'll
willing
see
to
it.
do to get rid of this problem. Then
and at
we
least-
can
and
ask
at least
for
one
ammunition.
Gorn that I know of. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, we shall see how much they are willing to do to get rid of this problem, and then we can acquire about supplies. Otherwise, we come off as a rude.
Oh, I don't care about that. We're in the wild, wild west.
Well, yes, but if you are trying to get things for free, you
Also, we should
usually are
probably-
polite.
We should probably not argue in front of Jebediah. We should present a united front. Well, yeah.
How'd
right.
you know my name was Jebediah too?
It was an educated guess.
Yeah, right.
He's
So
a bit of a soothsayer.
It's showing on the part of your underwear that's sticking out of the side of your britches.
You got a tag like
It's like sewn
Your
in
mama,
there.
Your mama sewed it in. Yeah.
That's a good mama.
For sure.
The other Jebediah comes running out. Oh yeah, he definitely want to see you.
well, lead the way, monsieur.
After you.
Hey, Luther,
So
they definitely could use a dentist. I'm just saying.
It is a bit out of my wheelhouse, but I presume I could probably
You could do the
something.
surgery over there. I know you can. I have faith in
For
you.
sure.
You fixed
Oh,
Luther's drug problem. You can
Like
fix some teeth.
dentists were surgeons in that day. Like that was the whole thing. You were like surgeon, dentist,
You were also the
leech
barber.
master. Like, I don't know, just like, oh, you're sick, do some cocaine
Typically,
about it
you were
and throw
the-
some leeches
Yeah,
on your hand.
typically you
Yeah.
were the barber, the surgeon, the dentist, the
Yeah,
everything.
for sure, for sure.
So he leads you down this hallway. It's kind of dark and damp down here. He actually, as he walks in, he grabs the torch that's burning off the side of the wall and is leading you down. You can hear like some water dripping. And he turned a corner into like a room. You can see that there's like some tapestries or something on the wall and some furniture. And out from behind one of these like sconces comes a figure in a hood carrying a staff that looks like a ram head. And as he gets closer, you can see that his face looks skeletal. And he says, Luther, two gun styles? My prayers have been answered. Ha ha ha. And we'll stop right there.
Shit.
Was that Skeletor?
Yes.
We got Skeletor back.
Oh shit.
That was freaking Skeletor for sure. I mean, I was muted, but yeah, that was freaking.
I love it. See you guys next week right here on Twitch.